West Ham, what happened to you? Just a few years ago, Captain Declan Rice lifted a European trophy, and many thought this might be the start of a great period. But then, he left to join Arsenal. However, after just spending 144 million euros on transfers like Kilman, Somerville, Füllkrug, Guilherme and Van Bissaka, West Ham only find themselves in the 17th position, whilst Rice, on the other hand, has just scored 2 incredible free kicks against Real Madrid on the biggest stage. The outlook of West Ham compared to Declan Rice couldn't be further from each other right now. West Ham tried to fix things appointing Graham Potter 13 games ago, and he has only managed to win 3 games during that time. When you have very talented players like Bowen, Paqueta and Kudus in your team and still only manage to hold yourself above the relegation zone, something is going wrong, and that's where I come in. At the time the intro was recorded in, they lost against Liverpool 2-1. Then after, Southampton game came around, a team that is guaranteed to go down, and they only drew against them 1-1. And this was the team that they used against Liverpool specifically. Kudus and Bowen up top, Ward-Prowse, Paqueta and Soler in midfield, Van Bissaka on the right-hand side, Scholes, the 18-year-old talent on left midfield / left wing back. In defense, they had Mavropanos, Kilman and Todibo. In goal, it was Areola. It is just not going well enough for this team. Especially when you once again look at the talent in here. Somerville was a huge player for Leeds United previously. Now he doesn't play as much of a big role for a team like West Ham. When we look at the signings like Rodriguez, for example, on a free, many people thought that this guy was a bit of an underrated, incredible midfielder. And right there he is, on the bench for me. We have Alvarez, who came in from Ajax, who many clubs wanted. Dortmund wanted to sign him, desperately it seemed. He had joined West Ham, but still, all of these players, combining all of them, including the likes of Füllkrug, who was unbelievable for Dortmund in their run to get to the Champions League finale, he also is not as good at the moment. He is someone that has come in and sadly suffered a bunch of injuries for West Ham and just recently has been able to start picking up game time again. So for me, I obviously will have him on the bench. Probably, actually, I'll be lining up like this. Let me show you what my thoughts are at the moment. Füllkrug up top with Bowen next to him, Paqueta behind them, Van Bissaka, Soler, Ward-Prowse, and then Kudus on the left-hand side, Mavropanos, Kilman, and Todibo in defense. Going down further, we'll see exceptional talents like Luis Guilherme, who still has to show what he can do in a team like this. They spent a lot of money on him. They think he can be the next big thing. And obviously, they also have Evan Ferguson on loan, who I feel like I haven't heard anything of since like a year and a half. But hey, here we are at the start of a new season with 70 million in the budget. And what I actually need to do is to get rid of the players that were loaned in and get the players back who were loaned out from West Ham in this current real-life season, because technically we are starting in the next season. For the likes of Todibo and also Soler, West Ham do actually hold a buy option, and since both of these guys were just in the starting 11, I'm assuming that they're going to try and keep hold of them, so I will sign both of them permanently. However, for Evan Ferguson, there is no buy option, so I'm going to terminate this loan right now. He goes back to Brighton. In return, a player like Aguerd is returning from Real Sociedad. Welcome back to West Ham, buddy. 28 years old, 81 rated centre-back. That could be useful. I believe he doesn't have a buy option at Sociedad. Oh, let's not forget that Kurt Zouma is also returning from his loan. I wonder, how do West Ham fans feel about these players? Let me know actually specifically in the comments down below. If you're a West Ham fan, what should I be doing with this team right now? What the fans kind of want from this starting 11, the bench and the reserves? Which players should stay? Which players are deemed to go? Let me know in the comments down below. So until you guys give me a proper update, what I will do is I won't actually let go of any players. I will only try and add to this team, and then once we get to the January transfer window, that's where we can actually impact the team with your comments. Because I'm not using a CDM in this team, I'm wondering, should I change every single one of these 3 CDMs into a center-back? Alvarez goes up by +2, Souček goes up by +2, I believe Rodriguez goes up by +1, so every single one of them would be above the 80 rating as a center back, which could be helpful, but also could be overkill because we have Todibo, Kilman, Aguerd, Mavropanos, and right now Zuma as well. Just now, I'm actually seeing that the team played 4-2-3-1 instead of the 3 at the back formation against Southampton, and they were leading until the 90th minute where Southampton came in and equalized. So I'm wondering, is there an opportunity for me to go away from the 3 at the back? Because if I do, I'll be playing much better. Let me tell you, I'm terrible with 3 at the back. So let me know in the comments. Clearly, it's not working. If I was to play 4 at the back, I'd probably put Van Bissaka at right back, Todibo centre-back, Aguerd next to him. Emerson goes into the starting 11. Rodriguez and Alvarez to shore up that defense. Paqueta in cam. Kudus on the left wing. Füllkrug up top. Jared Bowen on the right wing. And now I feel like it's time to test out this team finally and see what it's about. And so here we are, about to play our first Premier League game of the season against Aston Villa. And there is one question on my mind. What should be my goal for West Ham this season? For me personally, it is trying to achieve European football. And we will have to get used to the bubbles on our screen as soon as we get into these games. That is something I haven't had to deal with any other club. It is very unique to West Ham. So let's see if it affects me positively or negatively. Paqueta puts one on the floor. Füllkrug make a downwards run. There we go. Füllkrug is a strong man. He can hold on to it if needed. There he goes again. Gets it back. Taken out inside the box. No foul given. A decent passing play to start off our season. Bowen across to Füllkrug. Beautiful pass. Füllkrug being chased. It's okay though. He can handle it. I've seen that man play against PSG in the stadium in real life. And the way he handled Marquinhos was amazing. He was not able to deal with him in the air at all. That is one thing that Füllkrug is. He is an amazing target man. And now he shows he also has finishing qualities, even though his foot glitched through the ball, which we'll just ignore. Beautifully played. Marcus Rashford against Van Bissaka and Areola. We get a bit lucky there. Leon Bailey making me look silly. Watkins, Areola. Huge save with just the tip of his foot. Rashford gets past me with ease. I'm all over the place. I really am. But my goalkeeper is doing a great job. I was thinking maybe get a new goalkeeper, but so far Areola is good. Kudus. Nice. There he goes. This is the special player in the team. Beautifully done into Füllkrug. Nearly had ourselves another goal there, but we have to use the abilities of Kudus and also Bowen down those wings to create as many chances as possible. Daniel Malen now with a cross inside. Bro, Areola is insane. Nice. No, that is Alvarez. Alvarez, my CDM, goes for one. Martinez with the save, and that should be the game done. West Ham are about to win their first game of the season. And this cross is towards Todibo. It's finished. Starting off with 3 points. That's what we like to see. I did like the 4-2-3-1. I like it, man. 3 at the back. You guys know I'm just terrible with it. I might even take it one step further. I might just turn West Ham from a team that likes to defend and does pretty okay at it into a team that's just going out all out attacking, trying to outscore our opponents. So I'm literally thinking, how about a 4-2-4? I feel like that could work. It could. It doesn't have to, but it could. Let me show you my idea. Kudus on the left, Bowen on the right, Paqueta goes back into the midfield, and then we'll have... I guess we'll have to find someone else to put next to him. Soler and Ward-Prowse are good substitutes, but I don't feel like they're great starters. Anyways, we're going to have a new striker up top. It also needs to be a new striker. So Füllkrug next to a smaller, faster striker is something that I would like to see. And then a new center midfielder. Defensively, oh, Emerson just got injured, so maybe a new left back would make sense as well. I really want to change things here at West Ham, so I'm going all out attack. I'm going 4-2-4. 46 goals and 16 assists for New York City FC, to then join Girona and score 13 for them, to now playing for Lazio, 17 goals and 8 assists. That, my friends, is, of course, Tati Castellanos. He is joining West Ham as the second striker next to Füllkrug, the one who's going to be a bit smaller, a bit better at dribbling, and someone that could truly be an incredible finisher for us. I have signed him for Kurt Zuma plus 22.5 million. I am really excited to see this guy come in because I've been following his career from back when he played for New York City FC, where he looked like an insane finisher, and now he comes in with an 80 rating to play alongside Füllkrug. It's gonna be interesting. 5'10", so not as tall as I wanted. 77 pace, which we can work on. He's not the fastest, I get it. He does have, however, 80 shooting, 80 dribbling, and he has power header for his height, that's great, technical, and flair. So basically, the technical and flair is the complete opposite of Füllkrug. But now we have two strikers who do have the power header trait. If only the crosses were working. But that is my first signing for West Ham, and I'm really excited about it. But I also need someone for the wings. Right now, I only really have Somerville as a substitution, and I've found one guy who's doing incredible things in the Eredivisie right now, and has an amazing name. A Finnish national team player, one that has played for Go Ahead Eagles this season, and in just the past 6 months has 7 goals and 14 assists to his name. That, my friends, is Ant-Man. Yes, that is a superhero walking into our team as we speak. What a freaking name. What a player. For just 8.4 million, you can buy yourself a superhero into your squad. Price rating is an A, but he comes in with the value of 7 million. So 74 rated backup winger for our team. I'm going to take out someone like Fabianski off the bench because I don't really necessarily need him. Now, don't get me wrong. I know I do have Luis Guilherme, but I feel like I'm going to send him out on loan. I need someone to come in and perform instantly, and that is, for me, going to be Ant-Man. He can now back up Bowen. Somerville can back up Kudus. Guilherme goes out on loan and hopefully comes back with like a 75, 76 rating next season, ready to fight for his spot. But Ant-Man is one who's standing 6'1" tall with 80 pace, 71 passing, 72 dribbling, finesse shot, rapid, and flair play styles on him. That is quite a special player, which I'm really happy to bring in. Sadly, though, that only leaves me with about 11 million in the budget because I had to pay for Todibo and Carlos Soler as well to sign them on a permanent deal. So these are technically the 4 signings I've made so far. Depending on who you say I should sell, in January, we can bring in that center midfielder to play next to Paqueta. So let's see what the team can do on its own. A 1-1 draw against Crystal Palace, followed by a Carabao Cup matchup against Crew Alexandra, which we do win. And now the team is out to face one of the best in Manchester City, who seemingly have bought Balde. Alongside Balde, I've also seen Upamecano in this team. So City have gone out and bought a bunch of players to come back and try and win the title. Why am I playing against City? Not because I think I can win, but mostly because I think it's important for me to understand how good this team really is and what level we can expect from it. So I'm just going to use this as a challenge for myself to see how things go. And obviously, we're going to see how this formation works for us with Castellanos up top next to Füllkrug. Owen, can you shoot from far out? Let's give it a shot. That's not Bowen, that's Ward-Prowse. Of course he can shoot from far out. Are you kidding me? What a goal. De Bruyne could not get to him. He tried to stop him. It's impossible. Expected goal 0.0. Upamecano watching. Ederson can't do anything. What a start into the West Ham career mode. Okay, Bernardo Silva sending me. Haaland through. 1-1. It was fun while it lasted. Haaland has some options. That's a lovely pass into Grealish. Oh my, how the hell did he just get that past me? Haaland! 2-1, guys. We might have scored the best goal of the game, but the 3 points are not going our way right now. Is there a way to turn off these bubbles? I'm just wondering, because they've been here since forever. Look at the way City play this. Oh my. Can he actually get that under control? Yes, he does. He plays a back heel. Okay. Okay, City. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I still scored the best goal in this game. Paqueta. Solid pass. Castellanos is through. And he scores! On his debut for me, Castellanos steps up. It's good to see. We are struggling against City, but we have scored 2 goals against one of the best teams in the league. Wow. Haaland. Oh, I am really not doing well here. Look, understand that, yes, defensively we will have weak moments like we have 4 times in this game, but not every team is going to outscore us like City has, and that gives me hope. And that is, in fact, the ref blowing the whistle, and the game has finished 4-2 against Manchester City. I'm proud of the goals that we scored. I'm happy to see Ward-Prowse can score a banger like that. I'm also happy to see that Castellanos was able to score a goal. But as I said before, teams will not score this many against us all the time. And if we outscore them, that's all we need. Up next for West Ham was the matchup against Fulham, which we win 2-1. Then it's the big game against Chelsea, and that is a draw. Luton Town in the Carabao Cup turns out to be a 3-0 victory, with Brentford waiting for their matchup and picking up a draw, whilst hopefully West Ham can bounce back and pick up a win, and it does against Ipswich. However, now it's the battle against Spurs, and as far as I know, this is quite a big game. West Ham against Tottenham. We will be jumping into it, and I've just seen in the Carabao Cup, we have been drawn against Chelsea, which is also a big game for West Ham. So let's see what we can do here. How are we looking in the league table? We are currently in that 7th position with 12 points as we speak, and that is a massive improvement upon last season. At the top, by the way, Liverpool with 8 games and 8 victories, unbeaten so far. So let me check how my squad is doing so far. Bowen, 8-2. Castellanos, 4 goals. Ward-Prowse, 7 goal contributions. Antonio, why are you playing so many games? Füllkrug with only 1 goal in 6. Okay, simulations, he is not playing for whatever reason. We obviously struggled a lot against Manchester City to keep the back line together and stop conceding. Now, in this game, hopefully I can come out of it without having conceded against Tottenham. It will be a big game. Yes, I do understand the magnitude of this matchup. But also, let me tell you, I had to restart this career mode and play every single result again because for whatever reason, I could not get past the transfer deadline day. So if any of the stats don't align with what we had initially, I'm sorry about it, but this is the only way forward. Castellanos, there he goes. He puts him on the floor. Füllkrug, left foot, goal, Lasso, 1-0. West Ham are leading away from home in this beautiful Tottenham stadium. Gotta give it to them. They do have the nicest stadium in terms of modern in Europe, possibly, actually. Oh no, I'm gonna concede here. I will. My freaking alarm went off on my phone and I just felt it on my Apple Watch. I got confused, man. 1-1 it is. I should have not conceded that at all. Terrible tackle for me with our number 6. Run it up. Run it up. Castellanos onto his left. Strikes it. Vicario with the save. Well done for him. Sprinting away. I love it. Yes. Beautifully played. Bowen in position to strike it. Wow. I saw that one fly in, to be fair. Couple of substitutions for West Ham coming in. Ant-Man is making his debut. Emerson, thank you. 90th minute. Switch it. Go, Ant-Man. I'm going to find you. Ward-Prowse is going to find you. Don't worry. Ward-Prowse is going to find Füllkrug as well, was the thought behind that pass. But the game is done. A draw against Tottenham. A loss against City. You can tell where our limits are, even though Tottenham in real life right now and that man are in trouble. So technically, I probably should have done better. Now I want to get to the big one against Chelsea. West Ham draw against United. But the team right now, by the way, there's one thing I'm able to tell. Backup strikers are not good enough. We have Castellanos and Füllkrug looking solid. Antonio, he's probably going to retire anytime soon. He's only going down in his stats. And then Danny Ings, I mean, let's be real. Danny Ings, there he is. He's already down to a 71. But as I say that, I went into the youth academy, which I didn't check out at all until now, and found myself Hugo Dobson. This guy, or not Hugo, I should say. He's English. 80 pace, 62 shooting, 61 passing, 72 dribbling. He has finesse shot, first touch, and quick step on him. And I have ignored him completely until now. So this guy with potential, which could be quite high, 5'5". Oh God. He is now promoted into the senior team. And we have our backup striker. He actually is an exciting prospect, as you can see there. And for me, I'm going to put him onto the bench instead of Fabianski. So in he comes, working his way up the bench into the striking position. That guy could be the academy player that we focus on. Yes, he's 65 rated. It's not that high. But hey, youngsters get a chance in the Premier League, and this guy will do exactly the same. And now let's try and face Chelsea and kick them out of the Carabao Cup. If we can win this, you will qualify for Europe automatically. Oh, Nicholas Jackson just ruined Agerd out there. Dewsbury Hall. Todibo comes in with a tackle initially, and we have to do it again. Chelsea with the first chance. Chelsea coming through with Jadon Sancho, Pedro Neto, Jadon Sancho, Areola. Bowen trying to get around Cucurella. Good pass by Bowen into Castellanos. And there it is. West Ham take the lead at Chelsea. That will make the fans very happy. Bowen enjoying life with beautiful passing play, but Castellanos has been a great signing. Castellanos is through. Come on, Castellanos. Get past Cucurella. Cucurella is on the floor. Castellanos wants a second against Chelsea. Is he able to get it? Oh, wow. Nice steal. Yes. Owen. 2-0. Chelsea falling apart in front of your eyes. West Ham are massive. Oh, this is not good enough. We conceded. Okay, 2-1. Paul Palmer. He was bound to score, wasn't he? Kudus down the wing. Castellanos. Castellanos. He doesn't score, but it's done. Chelsea out of the Carabao Cup. West Ham continues their journey in it. And now we're going to run through a month of football. Against Forest, we actually lose thanks to Chris Wood. Against Everton, our team picks up a draw. Newcastle United was always going to be tough, but we end up winning 2-1. Against Arsenal, I'm expecting nothing, and I'm getting nothing. Now West Ham are sat in a 7th position with 18 points after 13 games. In a squad where Kudus has gone up to an 83, Bowen up to an 83, Ward-Prowse has gone up to a 79, good to see. Agerd is now an 82. I love him, by the way. He's such a sick defender in this team. Todibo doesn't feel half as good, even though he should be. He has 82 pace, he has the physicality, he's 6'3". Agerd, for some reason, that man's tackles are always perfection. Emerson, surprisingly, I'm kind of liking. Statistically, though, Bowen is still the top scorer, followed by Castellanos. Up next is Manchester City in the Carabao Cup. Before that, though, up against Leicester, 2-2. Then it's Wolves at home, and we should be winning, but we are losing. And against Bournemouth away, I was hoping for something, and I got 3 points. So now I can face Manchester City in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Now, what I am desperately hoping for here is that City doesn't play their best starting 11 in this cup. And if they don't, there's a good chance that we can cause some damage. Oh, Haaland shoots. Doesn't score. Grealish picks it back up. I need to stop this City team. Ward-Prowse is just falling over. Man, what the hell was that? Haaland against Todibo. Todibo taking his sweet time, trying to push him away from the goal. Haaland still manages to go through. Todibo again on Haaland. He bounces off of him. Haaland. And we concede. I had so many chances to put in a tackle. City scores 61st minute. Up until now, barely anything happened in this game. Paqueta does really well. Plays it. Füllkrug. That's my only chance in this game. 78 minutes in. Unreal. 90+1. We need to move this forward quickly. I can't, man. Okay, defensively, we have done better this time. We only conceded 1 against City. But offensively, this time it didn't work. City shut us down and we're out of the Carabao Cup. So now let's finish off the first half of the season. West Ham against Brighton, 2-1. Against Southampton, in real life, this was a 1-1 draw. Now, it's a victory for us. Against Liverpool, I'm not expecting anything. And yes, there you go. So now in the month of January, West Ham find themselves in the 7th position, which would technically qualify us for European football if I'm not wrong. So that is very good. Very good. I'm happy with that. What I'm also happy with is the signing of Castellanos. He has been a great addition into this team, an amazing finisher, and Füllkrug has been decent. Don't get me wrong. So far, offensively, Castellanos and probably Bowen are my favorites. In midfield, I would have to say Paqueta, I haven't seen much of yet. He needs to do more for us. Ward-Prowse, we've seen that one banger, obviously. Defensively, Aguerd has been the best. And then I would say Areola has been surprisingly decent as well. So far, we haven't seen Dobson play, but his time will come. Having said all that, Bowen is the top performer. Füllkrug now second alongside Castellanos in terms of goal scoring. Somerville turning to a left wing, 79 rated, 5 goals, 2 assists in 20 games. Is he stealing playtime from Kudus? Where's Kudus? Wait a minute. Is Kudus not playing any games? He's only played 12 games in simulations. That's not good. But now it's the time for you to make your decision and let me know what we should do in this transfer window. All the West Ham fans and anyone watching this video should let me know what I need to do now. So, should we sell players like Aguerd because he was loaned out to Real Sociedad? Is that a thing we need to do? Should we sell Somerville because he's stealing playtime from Kudus? Should we go ahead and sell basically all the CDMs? Alvarez, Rodriguez, Souček, that could bring in at least 40 million into the budget. And I would love to bring in another centre midfielder to turn Ward-Prowse into a backup. But that is only happening if we do sell players. And other players as well, if you see anyone on this list who, in your opinion, needs to go and leave the team, let me know. Guilherme, at least, is doing quite well at Crystal Palace, it seems. Has already gone up by +2. With that being said, the West Ham career mode has begun, and you guys will decide up next who has been your player of the episode to get a specific boost next time you see us. Last time, our journey with West Ham started by getting to know the team, knowing that we have 70 million to spend, also letting go of Zuma, changing the formation from this to this right here, the 4-2-4, and allowing the team to play all-out attacking. Well, we jumped into the stadium and got our first match in, and lads, it went quite well. Füllkrug was the one to open the scoring for us, but the transfer market was big, and Castellanos was the perfect striking partner for Füllkrug. We chose the Argentinian, but we also brought in Ant-Man, a superhero, has now officially joined our team, as we saw that he had a bunch of playstyles to come along with him, but most importantly, Ward-Prowse was on fire. And now, after all the madness of the first half of the season, West Ham find themselves in the 7th position with 28 points, which is way better than where they are in real life right now, and that is progress. However, it seems like when it comes to the team itself, there is one position that we're all looking at, and that is the center midfield spot. A lot of you guys were saying that we need to get rid of Ward-Prowse and bring in a box-to-box midfielder who can really hold down that position. Nothing against Ward-Prowse, he will be a backup, but we need to make a change there. However, our budget is currently at 11 million approximately, and that is clearly not good enough. So now it is pretty much decision time for a couple of players. Edson Alvarez. Tons of you guys were leaving a comment exactly like this one, saying that I should turn him into a centre-back and use him in the team. West Ham fans were saying I want him to be a part of this squad. So Edson Alvarez, he will not go anywhere. I will actually block offers and turn him into a centre-back. But when it comes to players like Rodriguez and Souček, I think it might be time to move on. We do not have the CDM position in the team, and I don't need more centre-backs. With that being said, Rodriguez on the transfer list, and so is Souček. Last episode, we also found Dobson, who is a youth academy player, and he's a backup for the striking position. But on the wings, he actually goes up by 3, which means he technically would be a 68 rated winger. As you guys have been commenting, he should be changed into a winger to get the best out of him. But then I look at this team and think, I don't have backups for striker. I do have plenty for the wings. Bowen, Kudus, then we have Somerville and also Ant-Man. Dobson would not be playing down the wings. Just because he's higher rated in that position doesn't mean it's what we need in this squad. As we go past the game against Manchester City, which turns out to be a draw, we are finally starting to get offers for our players. They want to sign a 32-year-old Czech right back here for 4.5 million. I'm open for that deal. They want to sign Souček. PSG wants to sign him. Let's squeeze a bit more money out of him. 15 million is the deal. Luis Enrique signs it. Congrats, Souček. And Areola, initially you were on my list, my friend, but this is not happening. You are not going anywhere. And so is Dobson. Whilst we're waiting for a couple of the deals to go through, I have compiled a list of players that you guys want me to sign. First of all, Matheus Fernandes comes in from Southampton, obviously. He does have 3 play styles on him, and as we all know, he has been great in real life, but with Southampton, he's gone down into the championship, so this could be a perfect opportunity. Then we are looking at James Garner, who would be a centre midfielder for us instead of a CDM, but he would be a more defensive-oriented player, whilst Paqueta can be the attacking one. Then there was a comment about Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, which also could be quite an interesting player for us to sign. But then again, he's currently out on loan, so we cannot sign him. And then a West Ham fan actually said that they are interested in Angel Gomez, and that could be an amazing player for our team. First of all, he's a centre attacking mid, so we would have to turn him into a centre mid, which probably means he would be lower rated. But he comes in with finesse shot, incisive pass, technical flair, trivela. That would turn our team into too much of an offensive squad, in my opinion. I need someone who can defend. Gomez has 73 defending, 69 physicality. Garner has 72 defending, 70 physicality. Matheus Fernandes comes in with 59 defending and 66 physicality. So as I look at all 4 of these players, I'm just seeing that probably Ghana would be the best at defending. So now we go past the game against Oxford United in the FA Cup, which is a 3-3 draw. And with the sales, we are now back up to 30.7 million. I might have just done a madness, my friends. I'm sorry for ignoring these suggestions, but this is one that truly could transform a team like West Ham. And it just felt too right to not do it. Because this, my friends, is Rocco Reitz, a centre midfielder from Germany who has recently been called up to the national team as well. Many people are talking about him. We sold Sufal. Move on. Come on now. Go ahead and show them what I brought him in for. It was... Nope. Okay. We'll have to wait for Souček. Great. I love this. This is amazing. Finally, here it is. Rodriguez plus 3 million. That's nothing. That is absolutely nothing to bring this kid into our team. Because, watch out. Ward-Prowse, yes, he's higher rated. Don't get me wrong. Rocco Reitz comes in at a 77. But this is a guy with quite high potential. Look at the playstyles. Incisive pass, jockey, intercept, press proven, relentless. Just the playstyles alone are insane. And when we go into the stats, you'll see that he has 73 pace, 71 shooting, 75 passing, 78 dribbling, 76 defending, 67 physicality, combined with 80 stamina. When I see all of this, I'm just thinking we can turn this guy into an amazing box-to-box all-rounder for West Ham. I hope you guys don't mind. I was also looking at Gedson Fernandes, who would have probably been the best choice. But I've used this guy so many times before, and I wanted something new. Then I was looking at Boudaoui, who also is extremely well balanced in his stats, as you guys can see there. A bit more physical and very good defending. But then I decided against him and to bring in the German into the team for basically a swap deal. But because you guys have suggested it, Ghana now also becomes a part of the team for just about, I believe, 10 million. That's nothing. And for that, I felt like this was great value for money. So I brought him in anyways. And some of you guys were actually saying that Soler is apparently not going to be purchased by West Ham on a permanent deal anyways. So I feel like I can get rid of Soler as well. And Ghana comes in to take over as a more defensive option and a substitute for Rocco Reitz. Paqueta's substitute, the offensive one, will be Ward-Prowse. And I feel with that, we've done a great deal. Now West Ham is up against Fulham, and this game turns out to be a draw. And then it's Crystal Palace, which we do win. And now guess what? I'm signing one last player. It is Mathé Sablin, the French striker from Nantes, is now joining our team because I cannot rely on just Dobson as a backup striker. For just 13 million, I feel like I've brought in a quality player, and these types of moves are the reason why I love career modes like West Ham, where you don't take over one of the best teams, but you take over a squad that is easily improvable. And this is Ablin now coming in with 86 pace, 76 shooting, 6 foot tall, no play styles, but I feel like this is a great substitution for our attack. So now we have backup strikers, we have backup wingers, we have midfielders, we have defenders. Everything is sorted out. Next season, I'll probably look into replacing Emerson and possibly Areola. We'll see how that goes, but let's dive into this season properly now. First, it's a game against Aston Villa away from home, and we do win. That puts us right behind Aston Villa at the moment in 8th. And Chelsea is our next opponent. Chelsea coming in with Frenkie de Jong and Vivian joining their team. Those are some good moves. Chelsea against West Ham, a big game, but I am so excited to try out this team that we have now put together. Thank you everyone for the suggestions that you have given. Ghana will definitely get some play time, but Wright is making his debut now, and that is what I want to focus on as well. And later on, Ablin will come on, trust me. Chelsea building this up really nicely. Wan-Bissaka needs to catch up. Aguerd needs to come across. He doesn't. I'm all open. Horrifying defending from me. Honestly, I couldn't have done worse there. Füllkrug. Reitz getting involved. Come on now. Help him. Keep it up. Yes. Reitz gets the ball back. Bowen in position. Bowen. Why would you shoot with your left foot? Castellanos. He's on the floor. What is going on here? I need to make some changes. 74 minutes in, Füllkrug has done basically nothing, and I'm going to give a try to Somerville now coming on the left, Ant-Man on the right. Let's put everything on the pitch. Let's go all out attacking. Can we do something? It's done. We lost against Chelsea. Now, if I had to do a bit of a review of the team in this game, yes, we didn't score. The attack was basically non-existent. But Wright actually felt amazing in game. He got past people multiple times, put in good tackles. That's what I wanted to see. After that, we are facing the likes of Bournemouth in the FA Cup to win. And then face the likes of Brentford in the Premier League. 2-0 victory. That now puts us into 7th, and we're up against Arsenal in 3rd. I don't necessarily know why I keep going into these big games, hoping that I can get something out of it. Manchester City has crushed us. Chelsea has crushed us now. I just feel like there is one of these games where we can do well. And now up against Declan Rice, it means more. And we might just concede against Kai Havertz. Yep, we do. I'm actually terrible. I didn't react. I literally did not react to having the ball there. What am I doing? As soon as Rocco Reitz got the ball there, I just turned into my opponent. Brain dead. Nice. Run. How about running, Paqueta? Do you mind? I can't switch players. I pressed switch players like 4 times in that instance, and I think I got like 2 switches. Man, this is frustrating. No. This game is done, bro. I stand absolutely no chance against Arsenal. Saka and their attack has ruined me. So maybe I should stop playing against these big teams. 3-0 loss. It is what it is. Leicester 17th, so against them we should win. Yes, we do. And watch out, we are in the FA Cup round 5. We're up against Crystal Palace. And I feel like this could be a competition that we could be quite good in. We have failed in the Carabao Cup, but maybe this one works out. Let's quickly check the stats though. Bowen 15-4, Füllkrug, Castellanos following, and then it's Somerville. Kudus is just not playing, you know. Somerville is up to that 80. Maybe, just maybe, I should consider playing Somerville myself if he's doing so well. Kudus. Castellanos, the counter-attack has begun. I see Füllkrug. I see Bowen. He needs to make an outside run for me. Bowen. Oh, no. Wait. We get it back. Füllkrug. Why did I shoot? I had so much space to run into. I only have myself to blame. Kudus still goes. Pass it. Yes. Castellanos. Lovely work. Finish it. Nah, man. Why am I finessing? Finesse shots are terrible. I'm making horrible decisions. You know what? I'm going to give it a shot. Left wing, Somerville comes on, and I'm going to play Ablin for the rest of this half. Emerson. Good header, I thought. Wait a second. Areola. Amazing throw. Somerville could be through here. Somerville against Luis Guilherme. That's one of our own. Go on, Somerville. Please. Nah. Oh, my God. Ablin scores 1-0. Somerville. What the hell is that finish? But thank God Ablin has continued to run straight, never giving up, and he deserves his first goal for the club. Oh, Mateta is through. What the hell am I doing, man? What am I doing? Honestly, what? I don't know what it is, but I'm controlling Todibo in the worst way possible. He feels like he's 5'6", you know? When you have like a 6'3" tall defender, it feels like he covers so much more space on the pitch normally, like Agerd. But with Todibo, it's different. I don't know what it is. I actually might get rid of him next season. I'm telling you guys straight up, I'm struggling with him. Oh, and Paqueta. Has Paqueta done anything? Go on. Castellanos! Golazo! There we go. Paqueta gets an assist. Castellanos scores. They have awoken. Awoken? Vacant? They're awake. Who cares? English. Ah. There he goes. Ant-Man. Sprinting away. Cuts in. Into the middle. Paqueta. There he is. Somerville. He scores. Somerville scores. And at this point, I'm wondering, should I play him over Kudus? This goes against everything that's happening in real life. And it's done. We are through into the next round in the FA Cup. This trophy might be important to us. In the community hub, you guys have voted for your player of the episode. And right here is that voting. And that man is clearly the winner of that voting. And every single time we have a winner when it comes to the player of the episode, they get themselves a playstyle. In contrary to what we have done in the past, though, this time around, because these episodes are like half a season each, I am actually giving away a playstyle, a regular one, not a playstyle plus, which normally would have gone away the next episode. I'm giving a playstyle that actually sticks around. So he has gotten the quick step playstyle right now, right above my head. And my friends, that means if he once again wins the player of the episode, I get to give him another regular playstyle or upgrade one of the ones that he has already to a playstyle plus. But that comes down to whoever is going to be the player of the episode this time around. So let's see how it goes. For now, it's quick step. A couple of days later, we're up against Newcastle and we lose. They're ahead of us in the league table. And then it's actually Everton away from home and we do win 5-0. So that still keeps us in and around that 7th position, which I'm happy with. Ideally, I would like to take over 6th. That is the goal that I'm setting myself for the rest of the season. But in the FA Cup, my friends, we're matched up against Middlesbrough. So when it comes to big teams, City, United, and Liverpool are still part of it. So I'm hoping that we see a surprise and some of these big teams fall out. Against Middlesbrough, I'm actually going to be playing a completely different lineup, my friends. I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to put Ghana in there alongside Rocco Reitz. Dobson takes over at the top alongside Ablin, who has done quite well in the last game. Ant-Man and Somerville will be starting. And you know what? I forgot. I should have been playing Alvarez all this time. Let me change him to a centre-back. So let's see if Alvarez is better than Todibo. But from the game that I played where he was in midfield, I actually really liked him. So I have a good feeling about this. And also, I'm excited about Dobson, who's making a run through. Dobson! Gone! Yes! He scores immediately. That's the Youth Academy talent for you, my friends. Steps up in the FA Cup and scores. Wow, Dobson, man. First time in a starting 11. Can't get there. Agard. Alvarez. Come on, Alvarez. You got to be closer to him there, man. Illing Jr. scores the Juventus talent. Right. Rolling through. Beautiful attempt of a pass. Dobson gets it again. And he scores again. Can you believe it? Mate, this is unreal. How does he do this? Ablin might have 2 assists as well. I mean, he has the defender trying to pull his shirt, and he still has the composure. Uh-oh. Alvarez. Yes, Alvarez. That's more like it. Somerville looking for Dobson again. He finds him. Dobson to get an assist this time. No. No. Not like this. Alvarez. Get across. It's actually 2-2. The magic of the FA Cup. Middlesbrough equalize again. All right, 10 minutes to go. I'm bringing on all the big boys again. Nice one, Agard. Love that. Paqueta. Over to Kudus. Castellanos looking for Kudus again. He finds him. Kudus! He says Somerville belongs onto the bench with that shot. For me, he has sealed his starting 11 position. Nice. Castellanos back into Kudus again. He's going to get another one. He's going to get another one. That's it. Middlesbrough is out. 4-2. What a game this is. It's official. We are through. Now against Wolves away from home, we do pick up 3 points. And then it's Bournemouth just a couple of days later, 1-0 victory. That leaves us still in the 7th position, but same amount of points as Spurs. With Bowen and Castellanos now surpassing the 20-goal contribution mark. Liverpool up next, and we lose, I'm assuming. Yes, we do. Southampton after that at home, and we win. And guess what? FA Cup opponent is Liverpool. I don't like this. Liverpool are 2nd in the Premier League right now, and if we go into the FA Cup, you'll see that both Manchester teams have made it through. So even if we do get past Liverpool, we are most likely going to be facing Manchester City. All right then, lads. Liverpool, I'm playing full strength against you. Don't worry. You don't have to think about Dobson yet. Maybe later on he can come on and have an impact. I mean, that would be outstanding, wouldn't it? Rocco, Bowen. Füllkrug, make a run. Oh, wait. Castellanos is open. Castellanos! No. Here comes Salah. Salah back into Jota. Jota's shot saved by Areola. We're going to concede. No, we're not. All good. Uh-oh. Salah could be through here. They're playing some good football. We get the saving. Right, has some space to run into. He's going to utilize it to find Bowen. Bowen gets taken out. Penalty. Is that a penalty? It might just be a pen. It is. Who's the best penalty taker? Wait, Bowen is left-footed? What? I never knew. I just had no idea, honestly. Füllkrug is good at penalties. Here we go. Niklas Füllkrug. Top right. Let's go! We're scoring with Füllkrug against Liverpool to passively kick them out of the FA Cup. Can you believe it? Gakpo can't get past Wan-Bissaka. Bowen is not getting it either. Wan-Bissaka fighting for it. It's what I love to see. Bowen could be through down the right. 87th minute. Bowen. Nice skill move. Füllkrug. Castellanos. Header. Missed. Salah. Last minute. He nearly pulled it off, you know. That would have been it for Liverpool. But instead, they are now out of the FA Cup. West Ham are massive. On the other side, United have lost against City on penalties. Would have preferred to play against them, but hey, I've just beaten Liverpool. Maybe I can beat City. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm going all in on that one game. We're playing against West Ham. 2-2 draw. Did I just say West Ham? I meant Tottenham. Anyways, we're up against Manchester United. We lose. Against Brighton away, it will be a loss of 3-1. West Ham find themselves in the 7th position, but 6th, that dream is gone, my friends. And Füllkrug has dropped to a 79 rating. I'm going to put Ablin into the starting 11. Kudus is very unhappy. Somerville keeps playing these games, and I can't do anything against it. And as we step up against Manchester City, obviously I will have to do my best in terms of defending. In our first game against City, we conceded 4. In this one, I don't want to concede any. Kudus sprinting away. Castellanos, heel to heel. He's through. Castellanos. Nah, I'm sorry, but you cannot miss that like that, bro. That nearly turned into a freaking throw-in. Lovely pass. Bowen, one is on the floor. Reitz sees Ablin. Ablin back into Reitz. Into the center. Paqueta. Trivela. Bowen trying to take this defender on. Reitz gets involved. He puts one on the floor. Bowen left-footed. Good shot, man. I'm actually getting chances in. Kudus. Bit of space for him. Castellanos! There we have it. We are actually in the lead against Manchester City. This is insanity. Now, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Defense is key. Oh, no. City might be through here. Wan-Bissaka, get across, please. They hit the post. There we go. There's space to run into. This is exceptional. This is West Ham. Man City is about to actually lose it. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I think they're winning the Premier League title, but they won't be getting that FA Cup out of my hands. Ever since Alvarez moved into centre-back, things have been different. And that might be the main reason. I mean, Wan-Bissaka. But anyways, hold up. Get this away. Mavropanos gets it away. And we should be winning it. We're lifting the FA Cup. Owen is the one to lift the FA Cup. This is insane. From the bottom of the Premier League, basically, to now lifting a trophy. So much has changed from defensive play style into offense, all-out football. And that has been rewarded with that trophy. So let's get past the games here. Premier League, 2-1 loss against Forest. Against Ipswich, it is a 1-0 win. And finally, we finish in 7th after 38 games with 58 points, with just 7 on the goal difference. Manchester City have won the Premier League title. Where's your FA Cup, City? The Carabao Cup has gone to Birmingham. Oh, wow. They lost against Birmingham in the finale. And then obviously, FA Cup has gone to us. City have done well in the league, but crumbled in the competitions there. But this is the final look at the team. Now, Kudus is very unhappy. We might have to do something about it. Castellanos is looking solid. Füllkrug is down in his rating, so a new striker is going to be needed as we go into the next season. And that is your biggest job in the comments down below right now. Let me know who should come in to replace Füllkrug. Bowen on the right on the 83. Reitz is already up to a 79. Love that. Paqueta, I gotta say, is very underwhelming. Like, extremely underwhelming. For all the stats that he has, he actually feels terrible in game. It's tough. But anyways, Emerson, we're going to have to replace as well. Aguirre and Alvarez, I'm actually very happy with. Wan-Bissaka is super solid. Areola could be upgraded, but all of this really depends on how much money we have going into the next season. Here are the final stats. 18-7 for Castellanos, 17-7 for Bowen, 12-4 for Somerville, Füllkrug 11-2, Paqueta 6-10. Actually, he has gotten a bunch of assists. I should give that to him. Even in my gameplay, he's gotten plenty of assists, so maybe I'm not paying enough attention. And there it is. Kudus has requested a transfer, so possibly next season, we will have to sell Kudus, and we will have to play Somerville on that left wing, who has gone up by +5. He deserves it, doesn't he? Let me know what you think about that. Next season is coming up. We're going to be playing in Europe with West Ham. Last time we signed Rocco Reitz, an incredible German midfielder who had all the play styles you were ever looking for. Then we signed Ghana as a backup midfielder to help us in defense. And we signed Ablin, a French striker from Nantes, to help us score goals. And scoring goals was our youth academy player. Dobson stepped up in the FA Cup, scored 2 goals for his team, and looked incredible as an academy talent. And we were very happy to see that as we progressed into the finale of the FA Cup and scored with Castellanos not once, but actually twice. And thanks to his performance, our team was able to lift an FA Cup against Manchester City in the finale. And in the league, we finished in the 7th position with 58 points. Going into the new season, Kudus has put in a transfer request. And as you guys have been saying, like in this comment right here, West Ham might be interested in selling him. And going into the new season, we have been given a decent budget. It is 77 million. And considering Kudus is worth about 41.5 and that he's on the transfer list, we could take that above 100 million easily. So with Kudus out of the occasion, Somerville takes over the left wing position, who has been playing basically all the games that were simulated and has put up some incredible numbers, to be fair. And when we look at Füllkrug, we realize he's 32 years old. He's gone down to a 79. He will only go down even further. So we need a backup striker, or a new striker to be exact. Ablin, by the way, has been pretty good. If he was higher rated, I'd probably have him in the starting 11. In terms of midfield, I'm expecting a lot more from Paqueta. Rocco Wright has been a great signing. Alvarez at centre-back has been a revelation. I'm so happy to have him there. Aguerd has been the best defender in the team. Emerson, I need to replace as well. He's 30 years old, 78 rated, and possibly for the goalkeeping position as well. This comment right here has suggested 2 that I should look into. So here they are, the options that have been presented in that comment. Kelleher, who obviously will need to find a new home. Liverpool will probably sell him on because Mamardashvili is coming in and Alisson is the number 1. Kelleher needs to play consistently, and I can see a team like West Ham really making use of that. For me personally, the best backup goalkeeper in the Prem. Actually, Moreno is pretty good as well. Ortega Moreno from City. But then again, Ramsdale has obviously gone down into the Championship alongside Southampton. I like Ramsdale. He's a bit of a nutter. But then again, I think Kelleher is the right choice here. So welcome to your new home. New number 1 of West Ham is now Kelleher. And the good thing is, his contract was running out. He's worth 17 million. I only had to pay 15. There you see it, confirmed 15 million for the Liverpool backup goalkeeper, who always steps up whenever Alisson gets injured, like in the first part of the season where he was gone for a long time. He came in and helped. And don't get me wrong, Areola has been very good in some games, but then towards the second half of the season, I saw a couple of moments where I wasn't too happy with him. But anyways, Areola has been a great servant, and he will be an amazing backup goalkeeper to have. But for me right now, it is all about Kelleher coming in and taking over. At the age of 27, 26 actually, this is pretty much perfect timing for him to join a team like this and really establish himself as a proper starter for a Premier League club. Arsenal have now come in and want to sign Kudus for about 48.9. Now, ideally for me, I want like 60, but I don't think I can ask for it. But 55 could be possible. 55, it's done. Maybe I should have asked for 60. I'll take 55. He's worth 41 at the moment, and he wants to leave the club. For me, I didn't want to get rid of Kudus, but because he has put in a transfer request, you guys were talking about it, and apparently West Ham might need to sell him to be able to sign new players, or to basically go to according of the financial fair play rules again. So I don't know. It's all a bit of a mess, but Kudus is now gone. Somerville, you have kicked this guy out of the team. And let's not forget, Guilherme is back from his loan deal at Crystal Palace. 75 rated backup for the wings now. He is going to be important for us, just like Ant-Man, both on a 75. So we don't need to sign a new backup for the wings, which is great. We can solely focus on a new striker. And we can do that now with 114 million. I was just looking at deals that might be happening for West Ham for the striking position. And Jonathan David was one of the players that everyone talks about, but Jonathan David has told West Ham he has no interest in joining the club. The 25-year-old is prioritizing football over money. So basically he's saying he wants to have a bigger step in his career. And this season, he has 36 goal contributions. So I kind of get it. Why move to West Ham? Let's be real. So now for just 35 million, we're signing, first of all, a player who many say looks like me. Second of all, we are looking at a player who has 19 goal contributions in the past year of football, and he plays for Wolfsburg, who are 12th in the league in the Bundesliga. So West Ham is taking a chance on Amoura, Union Saint-Gilloise's striker, loaned down to Wolfsburg, doing an amazing job over there. Now becomes a part of West Ham after his loan deal ends. 35 million. I only had to pay for this guy. He comes in with an 81 rating, taking over instantly on that right striker position. He has 92 pace, 84 shooting, 72 passing, 85 dribbling, 5'7" tall, with chip shot, rapid, quick step, and trivela. My friends, I genuinely feel like we have just signed an incredible player right there. Now we will put Füllkrug onto the transfer list, and also Todibo. As much as I like this guy, especially when he played for Nice, I'm just going to move him on now, because when I used him in the team, every time I did, he just didn't feel good enough, and Alvarez is much better for me. So now Todibo goes to Manchester City for 35 million, whilst Füllkrug is moving across to Nottingham Forest for 17. And guess what? I'm taking the new signings to the Wembley Stadium for the Community Shield finale against Manchester City. Emerson is still holding on to that left-back spot. We will change him as well down the line and then keep him as a backup, actually, because we do have enough money to keep these players as backups now. Ooh, that's a bad pass for me. I'm actually excited to see how this squad plays now. The dynamics have changed. We don't have a tall man up top. We have two strikers who are quite agile and amazing on the ball. And Kelleher, obviously, let's see if he saves us multiple times as well. As I play this game, I'm actually wondering, like, what should be my goal this season? Last season, I just wanted to make it to European football. We won the FA Cup and made it there. This season, I'm actually not too sure what my goal should be. Should I aim high? Should I be even thinking about winning the title? Or should it be a top 4 finish with maybe another trophy? Let's see if we can pull all of that off and maybe even do well in Europe as Haaland gets his chance. Somerville pass and move. Emerson will find him again. Over to Castellanos. Castellanos scores again against Manchester City. He's their nightmare. He scored him against them in the FA Cup final, and he does it again. And of course, Somerville gets the assist for this one. Let's not forget Kudus is gone. Somerville has to prove himself. Oh, Haaland! Wow. Bro, that is quite a crazy shot. In my career mode, by the way, in case you guys are wondering why they are taking these 6 shots from many positions, I actually have their shot taking up to like 58, I believe. That leads to your opponents taking more shots, making the game more interesting instead of dribbling all the time or passing it all the way around. It just adds more fun into the game for me, for sure. As we get a chance with Zamora there, but kind of bottle it. Thank you, Alvarez. Picks it off of Haaland. Alvarez has been dominating Haaland in this game. Bowen looking for Amora. Amora over to Castellanos once more to make it 2. Ah, mate. I don't know what it is lately, but I'm taking too many shots straight at my opponent's goalkeeper. Paqueta, good ball. Amora makes a run down the center. Gets it. Lovely turn. Amora shoots. First time for the club. Good attempt, man. I'm really liking him in this team. Castellanos. Amora near post. He doesn't get the shot off. Oh, no. Get it away. Alvarez clears it from Haaland. I love that, man. He has been dominating Haaland today. Okay, Amora had his chance. I'm going to bring on Ablin. Nothing against him. He has been great in this game. Every time he touched the ball, basically. And, ooh, I need a backup right back, I'm just realizing. Okay, let's keep that in mind. 90th minute, Rodri. Across to Foden. Ederson, not Ederson, Emerson. Ederson is their player. Hold on. Woo, we survive. I will be passing this ball around, and the referee will blow the whistle. Kelleher gets his first clean sheet playing for West Ham in a Community Shield Trophy game. West Ham have done it. Castellanos has ruined City again. Bowen, the captain, lifts yet another trophy. It might not be the biggest one, the most important one of them all, but it will kickstart a big season for West Ham. Since I just realized that I am lacking backups in a fullback position, this is a signing we had to make. Aramburu from Real Sociedad, a right back that could be big for the future. Wan-Bissaka, watch out. This man comes in for just 15.5 million into our team. Possibly someone that many people don't know of, hence why I wanted to sign him. Hence why I feel like it could be somewhat realistic here to have him in at this club. Wan-Bissaka on an 82. And then we will have Aramburu come in to back us up. And I'm going to take Areola off the bench. He comes in with 78 pace, 77 defending, 75 physicality, standing 5'9" tall. Very happy with this signing. We needed it for the depth of the squad. As I say that, Emerson has now turned 31 years old. Valencia are currently sat in about the 14th position in La Liga. And this man has been injured for a long time with an ACL injury. He can play right back. He can play the left back position. Thierry Correa is now joining our team. I'm going to put him onto that left back position, and I'm so excited about it because this man comes in. First of all, his contract is running out for just 18 million. He has signed for West Ham right now, and at a rating of 80. Okay, watch out. So Emerson is going to turn into a backup, which again is something that we do need. We need more and more backups in this team, so I'm actually very excited about that. But Correa comes in at an 80 rating with a 4-star weak foot, which you can see right there. It's very important to have that. But he has intercept, anticipate, bruiser, rapid, quick step. He has 92 pace with 75 defending, 71 physicality, standing 5'9" tall. I am so excited about this signing. And I'm also very happy about the fact that he has now basically come back from an ACL injury. And he's going to be very hungry to prove himself again. Because I believe in the Valencia squad right now, Gaia is playing left back and Fulquier is playing in the right back position. So, Correa, welcome. This is your new home. So it's time to find out what this team can do without my help. Against United, we lose. Against Crystal Palace, we're stepping up and winning. Then we have a tough matchup against Everton away from home, which we lose again. Straight after, it's away again against Bournemouth, and we draw. And in the Carabao Cup, it's Sunderland. It's another draw. And it's not even a draw. We lost 3-2 on penalties. What the hell is happening? So West Ham find themselves in the 11th position with 4 points up against City, who are in the 6th spot. I gotta tell you, it has me wondering who's scoring the goals. It's Castellanos, it's Bowen, it's Ablin. Oh, wow. The game is not playing Amura. That might be an issue. I don't like that, man. Why does the game keep playing the players who are lower rated? Makes no sense. Let's see what happens if we simulate it against Manchester City, because I just played against them. I don't want to play against them again. Let's see how this goes if they actually play Amura. Can we get a result at home against City? Yes, we can. See? Owen scores, Somerville scores, and we beat City without me even controlling the team. Here's an idea, EA. If I'm putting the starting 11 in like this and I'm trying to simulate through the calendar, let me use that exact team. Force it to use this exact team that I have put in and saved. Then, if you need me to, make me choose backups. So if my player drops like to this amount of stamina, automatically it will choose Ablin in his spot. If Castellanos drops as well, it will choose Dobson. Let me choose a secondary player for every position in my starting 11. If you need to do all that detail to get this system sorted out, do it. I want this team that I have chosen to actually be on the pitch through the simulations. Let's see how they do against AZ Alkmaar, our first Europa League game. And I feel like with that, I already know what I want to win this season. It's the Europa League. Let's see if we can actually pull this off, because obviously West Ham have already won the Conference League in the past. If I can win the Europa League and then the Champions League, we would have all 3 European trophies. But here they go. Can you beat AZ Alkmaar? No? Really? Now we're up against the first place team in the league in Arsenal. This has to be a turning point for the season, because our team's performances have just not been good enough. I don't know what the hell is going on. I feel like we upgraded, but for some reason, we're struggling a little bit. So Let's give them a bit of morale by hopefully doing a job against Arsenal, which is not going to be easy. I just remembered the last time we played against Arsenal, they beat me 3-0. Crushed my soul. And now they have Gyökeres as well. Ah, Wan-Bissaka, come on. You had it once. I'm struggling. Trossard. Saka. Scored at least 2 goals against me. Kelleher. Nice save, buddy. Somerville cuts in. Paqueta. Over to Bowen. A bit of space. And sadly, we can't use it properly. Castellanos picks it back up, though. Into Amora. The finish is straight onto Raya, who has come out. Paqueta. Over to Castellanos, trying to get away from Gabriel. Down to Somerville, who is injured. Into Amora. Amora! No. No. There's no chance he actually made that save. Oh, please. Yes, Alvarez. Yes, Alvarez. What a beast. Down the right we go. Bowen cuts in. Looks for Amora. Amora is through. He's through on goal. Can he score this? Yes, he can. He announces himself to the West Ham fans in the biggest way possible. Scoring against the first place team. That, my friends, is Amora, our new signing. Finally, we were able to get past David Raya. He has been unbeatable so far, but that is a quality shot. No. No! Bukayo Kelleher! All the new signings having their moment in this game. I love it. Do not bottle this. Oh my god. Ref, blow the whistle, man. It's 90+2. Oh, come on. Yes! He blows it now. We've beaten Arsenal. Somerville got injured in this game. 2 months injury. Okay. All right. Well, this is not good timing, mate. Question is, who am I playing? Ant-Man or Guilherme? I kind of want to play Ant-Man. He's going to play on the left wing for me. He's right-footed, 6'1". Let's see how that goes. If he doesn't do well, Guilherme gets his chance. Now we are going on a run of games. Hopefully the team is motivated. We win 2-0 against Frankfurt. Then in a battle against Villa, we take the 3 points. Nottingham Forest coming up next. Then West Ham beats them 1-0. Our performances in the Europa League have been picking up. Now Kasımpaşa is a 3-1 victory. Fulham at home, I have full faith in my team, and we win. And finally, Wolves away from home. It's a victory. So now in the Europa League, we are sat in the 5th position with 6 points. And in the Premier League, we pushed up all the way to 2nd. What just happened? That month of football was insane. Show me the numbers. Here we go. Castellanos 9-1. Bowen 7-2. Amora, there we go. 5-2. 2-5 on Ablin. I like that. Somerville obviously still injured, but we'll be back in a month. Wan-Bissaka gets a goal. Correa gets a goal. By the way, I freaking love Correa in that left back position. Emerson might still be playing more games due to his experience or whatever, but Correa in that left back spot is amazing. Up next is Lazio. After that, we're going to step up against Chelsea. We lose 3-1. And against Chelsea, obviously, we always want to do well. I am really enjoying this team so far, my friends. But Amora, by the way, has gone up to an 83. Same rating as Castellanos already. Free kick, miles away. No chance he scores that. Absolutely no chance. Oh my god, he nearly did. Paqueta all the way down the right. Lovely pass. Okay, there we go. Rocco right. Now looking for Amora. Amora into Castellanos' run. Castellanos! Bowen! No! Bro, stop. No, please. No! Yes, Kelleher! Normally that could have gone in. I don't know if Areola would have saved that. That was quality. Rocco getting across. Whoa! And Nkunku, how the hell did you... Okay, Nkunku, I got your point. I got it. Rocco, good steal. Now sending Amora on a run. Oh, wow. That touch is incredible. Amora. Yes. Oh, mate. He made that defender look silly. Oh, okay. Got fooled again with the same freaking skill move. And he still goes through. Pedro Neto Alvarez. They're going to give... What? Bro. He was nearly through on target. You're going to give him that. Of course. Of course the AI can score headers. I hate this, man. I hate this so much. For 3-4 months, headers have been completely broken in career mode. Not fixed. But the AI can score. Good for them. Castellanos over to Reitz. Reitz. Good pass. Amora. Yes! I'm not losing against Chelsea. It's not happening. West Ham fans wouldn't allow that to happen. And Amora is getting yet another assist from Reitz. These two have been dominating. Oh, no. Neto Kelleher. Chelsea want that win. Ref, would you mind? Would you mind? Thank you. It's done. It's a draw against Chelsea. Big battle. I'll take it. Now let's try and keep up the chase for Liverpool. 1-1 draw against Leeds. Now we're up against Napoli in the Europa League. We lose. Great. And against Sheffield, come on, please. Just pick up the 3 points. Thank you. So now we are just 2 points behind Liverpool and up against them. Castellanos has gone up to an 84 at this point, by the way. Is our boy back? No, Somerville is still injured. I'm going to try Guilherme in this game, even though he has a bit less stamina, but I want to see what he can do. But Amora, man, what a player he has been so far. Love it. Apparently, before this game, in that 5-2 victory, Castellanos has scored a hat-trick. So he's on good form as well. He wants to prove himself once more. Amora. 1-2 with Castellanos. He's now being activated. Amora is through. Amora! Mate, this guy is so incredible. He just makes it look so easy. And despite the fact that he's a bit small, he bounces off defenders. It might just be down to the fact that he does have rapid and quick step and he just gets away from everyone so much faster. Amora is going to get that. Ooh, they bottled it. Amora! Trivela! It's 2-0. I cannot believe how we're just destroying the first place team in the league. Now, when I control the team, we're doing a great job. But simulations are a huge part of this career mode. Good pass. Lovely football. Amora. Amora. Van Dijk is nowhere to be seen. It's done. We are 34 minutes into the game. Castellanos has now his goal as well. And I cannot believe I'm about to do this. But I'm about to disrespect. Lads, this game is done. Here we go. 3-0. Look, I'm not going to be delusional. I understand we are first for now. 30 points, it feels very good. But we will lose games. We will drop points. I'm going to focus on the Europa League. But also, getting top 4 should be a big goal this season. Look at that. 14-3, 10-3. And he has done it in 19 games. Love it. We have to step it up in the Europa League, though. We are 20th as we speak. That's not good enough. So off we go. West Ham against Brentford is a victory. 2 days later in the Europa League is a victory. Let's go. And at this point, Somerville should be back from his injury. We keep on winning. I honestly don't know what the hell is going on. Up against Spurs, we lose. Oh, no. That is bad. Middlesbrough somehow made it into the Premier League. We beat them 4-1. Leicester City after that is a draw. And as we enter the January transfer window now, West Ham are still ahead of Liverpool with 40 points. And in the Europa League, we moved up into 14th. We still have a budget of about 85 million right now. And if I can be 100% honest when it comes down to the team, I like Somerville, Castellanos, Amora, and Bowen. All great. Rocco Reitz has been one of my favorite players to use. As his ratings go up, he becomes more and more insane because he has so many play styles as well. But I gotta say, Paqueta is the most underwhelming player in this team. It's actually crazy how mid he is. Like, he just doesn't do anything special in this game. I don't know how to explain it. He's like a ghost. Yes, he does have his moments from time to time, but he's not taking part in the game as much as Rocco Reitz is, and it's painful because he's great. He's generally an amazing player in real life. Then when I go into defense, Aguirre and Alvarez, amazing. Wan-Bissaka, solid. Correa, fast. So freaking fast. Kelleher is an amazing goalkeeper, but if I had to choose one position that I'm currently not getting the most out of, it genuinely would have to be Paqueta. So I'm thinking, am I just going to sell Paqueta now? I don't know what to do. Let me know in the comments down below what you think I should do with that. Like, I don't know if I've introduced you guys to Lamine Camara in an actual career mode. Have I used him in a career mode or was it in a rebuild? But this guy does everything in that center midfield position. He is constantly taking part in everything that I do. So should I sign a player like that? Or do I sign a much bigger player? Someone that has a much bigger name. But then again, we're still only West Ham. We haven't won more than the FA Cup right now. I understand we're first in the Premier League, but it's only the first half of the season. So I'm going to leave you on this screen, and I'm waiting for your help and your suggestions in the comments down below. West Ham is doing an incredible job, but please do not expect me to win the Premier League. I just don't see it happening. The transfer window was a massive one as we signed Kelleher for that goalkeeping position, then saw that Emerson was aging and decided to sign Thierry Correa from Valencia for the left-back spot, and also we brought in a backup for Wan-Bissaka in Aramburu. We didn't stop there. Füllkrug was aging, so we needed a new striker, and Amura was gonna be the one. This guy turned out to be very special, instantly having impacts on the game by winning it against Arsenal specifically, but then we had Kudus leaving the squad for 55 million to join Arsenal. That took our budget over 100 million, and we were able to destroy the likes of Liverpool with the help of Amura and Castellanos, and we also lifted the Community Shield to start off the season, first in the Premier League as we speak, and 14th in the Europa League. Now, obviously, when you hear all of that, you're thinking this season is going great. But I have to be honest. For me personally, that first position in the Premier League is not something that we can sustain. This team will have to go ahead and win games by itself. And I don't know if they can do that as consistently as we have done in the first half of the season. I mainly want to focus on the Europa League, because if we win that one, that means West Ham now have the Conference League title and the Europa League title. To start us off though, people are worried about Dobson and his playtime. As you can see, it says thumbs down, which basically means that he's a bit unhappy. And this comment right here specifically points out that we should loan this youngster out to hopefully keep his potential alive. And as bad as it is, as much as I don't want to let go of Dobson, I think a loan would probably be the right thing for him, because away from this team, he could actually do some incredible things. And we do have Ablin as a backup. And here we are with the main issue of today, Zeppi. It is Lucas Paqueta, 83 rated. He's not growing anymore. You can see that yellow circle right there. And that means that he has stagnated. And when it comes down to Paqueta, as you guys know, I've had some issues with him in gameplay where I feel like he doesn't do enough for this team. And this comment right here specifically says, you know what? You probably should get rid of him. And this next one right here basically gives a suggestion for a class player to bring in. In fact, we have 3 players now on the list. Kamara, who I suggested myself, but then again, he's only 79 rated. And Kamara, for me, was like insanely good when he was 88, 89 rated. So I don't actually know how good he would be as a 79 rated player. But when it comes to these suggestions, like Quinton Timber, who is an amazing player with power shot, incisive pass, bruiser, and technical, I know for a fact that these guys could come in and do an excellent job instantly in that position and play a lot more box to box and take part in the game. But then the suggestion of Conor Gallagher has me really excited. First of all, it's an Englishman, so he can come into the team and he knows how the Premier League works. He has the block, the intercept, the relentless, and right now he's playing for Atletico Madrid. Now, I am going to check the La Liga league table. And if Atletico Madrid is in the top 2, I am not signing Gallagher. Because then I feel like it just doesn't sit right with me. If they're doing better than Barcelona and Real Madrid, he deserves to stay there. But if he doesn't, well, then things change. La Liga, they are in the top 2. Man, as much as I wanted to sign Gallagher, I just can't do it. They are ahead of Barcelona, who we all know right now are insanely good. So how do I get a player off of a team like that? It just doesn't sit right with me. And look, I understand some people might argue now, oh, you're first in the Premier League, you should be able to sign him. We've just come up here into this position, and I don't feel like we have established ourselves. So this is just a momentary thing. I don't believe we're going to be sitting in there by the end of the season, so I can't justify bringing in an Atletico Madrid player yet. So I sit down and think about it, and while we do so, we are beating Wolves 4-1, and we have gotten our first offer for Dobson. Leverkusen wants to sign him on a permanent deal. No thank you, but this could be special. Club Brugge is an amazing club to build out your talents, send them over there, they will get play time, and they will play in a quite competitive league. So I'm going to send him out on loan for 2 years, but that doesn't mean he's going to stay there for 2. So now I've made my decision, and I'm signing Quinton Timber, the brother of the Timber at Arsenal. But I have watched this guy at least 20-25 times live where he was watching. I mean, live on TV, not actually on the pitch like in the stadium, but I was watching a bunch of Feyenoord games at the time, and now Paqueta plus 20 million is what it took to bring this guy into the team. It might sound absolutely insane, to be honest, but Paqueta was only valued at 31 million. So Timber is in, Paqueta is out, and I gotta tell you, this is an executive decision that I just had to make. He just wasn't good enough for me in that left center midfield position, and was getting outdone by Rocco Reitz, who is what? He came in at a 77, now is like an 81. But Timber comes in with 79 pace, 83 shooting, 80 passing, 81 dribbling, 79 defending, 83 physicality, standing 5'10" tall with all these play styles. This is a player where I guarantee you he's going to be insane for me in gameplay. Against QPR, we are picking up a 4-1 victory in the FA Cup to then step up against the likes of Fulham and beat them 4-0. Just 2 days later, it's Middlesbrough at home, and it's a 2-1 victory. The team might be in incredible form in the Premier League, but in the Europa League, we are 14th right now with 2 games to go to push ourselves up that league table, the guarantee going through. And 19 minutes into the game against Dynamo Kiev in, yes, the Europa League. We are wanting to win this, and at the same time, I want to see how good Timber is. He has the number 18 on his back. Does he have 4-star skill moves? Oh, he does. I love that. Let's go. Oko over to Timber. He has that strength. He's able to hold off that man and play the pass into Bowen, who strikes it. Timber gets his assist. First game in, and Jared Bowen, I just remembered, he's left-footed, so I thought, let's just smash this one in. Top left corner, and he did. Paqueta might be gone, but Bowen, the captain, is still here, and there is absolutely no chance of me selling him. Somerville, quality pass. Bowen cuts in. Bowen, right. Timber, up. There we go. That's it. Timber could get another assist if Castellanos scores. And he will! Now, that is not technically like an amazing assist, but the man has 2 assists to his name in his first game. It was, however, about 80% Castellanos scoring that one, which I appreciate. And ref, blow the whistle now. Thank you very much. 3 points for West Ham against Dynamo Kiev. Now, after that game, we're up against Spurs, and it turns out to be a loss. Don't worry, guys. I'll get Spurs back at a later point. Helsinki in the Europa League is a 2-0 victory. And now here we are on transfer deadline day. I need to get the deal for Dobson through, and I gotta say, man, that game, Timber was great. Now, I actually have to check out what kind of tactics I have on him. Box to box. That's exactly what I want, actually. I want him to be defensive and offensive as well. These are the tactics that we have on all the players, by the way. I'm pretty happy with how things are going for now. I probably should work on the players to get them plus in their play styles, though. Dobson is now going out on loan, but actually to a different club. The deal with Bruges fell through, so he is moving across to Luton Town, where I truly believe he's going to get plenty of playtime. And right now, I have about 63 million to spend. But as I look at this team, I don't see a reason to spend at the moment. For what we want to achieve, this team is good enough, and I trust in them. So all I can think of is, before this budget disappears at the end of the season, if we do achieve great things, we will spend it at the end of the season. So let me know in the comments down below by then what you want me to do. And now here I am after spending hours upon hours to get my team back to where it was. Why am I saying that? Because EA apparently has had a glitch within the game, which they actually noticed everyone in the main menu about, where if you were playing a career mode, your career mode could be corrupted as soon as you uploaded the new squad file. And that is apparently what has happened to me, and my West Ham career mode was affected in an incredible way. So I had to do everything again. And here we are, my friends. This is how things are looking right now. I was able to get every single player back into this team, get them to the exact same ratings they were on, especially for the more important players. Every single one of them is on the same rating as we go into this career mode. But because I had to start a completely new career mode and get myself back into the exact same spot that I was in just now, which is the 1st of February, which was the day that I just couldn't surpass. This is where the game constantly crashed for me, by the way. So I had to do everything again. So that means I also have a new league table. We are second behind Arsenal, but we have one game less. So technically, if we win that game, we're back up into that first position. It's a huge shame because officially now we have lost access to Dobson, the youth academy talent that we had. Obviously, when I start a new career mode, or I'm forced to start a new career mode, we don't have him. However, what I could do, though, is I could go in here and turn one of these players into Dobson. So, if you guys want me to, I can turn Ismail Pizarro into Dobson, exactly the same rating that he was at before he left out on loan. Since I'm past the January transfer window, I obviously cannot go ahead and send him out on loan again, but I can, with mods, turn Ismail Pizarro into Dobson. So let me know if you guys want me to do that in the comments. And here's the moment of truth. Do I get past February 1st? Yes or no? We are drawing against Wolves, but the game is continuing. Okay, it is working again. I have actually worked so many hours to get this fixed. So if you could please drop a like, that'd be much appreciated. Next up is Bournemouth in the FA Cup. Amoura man of the match, 3-1 victory. And now back-to-back, we are facing Spurs, our bitter rivals. And then after that, Arsenal, who are right up there in the league table with us. And would you look at that? Man City have taken the lead in the league. I am really hoping going into this game against Spurs that the team feels exactly the same. I would hate for any of my players to not do as well as they used to. Now, obviously, what I did was I brought them to the same exact overall rating, but that doesn't mean that the actual attributes will be exactly the same. So, oh man, I'm scared. It took me so many hours to get this fixed, guys. Like, I was devastated when I realized that my save was affected and it could not be brought back. And with that, Dobson was gone forever. And I'm about to concede. Wow. What a throw. Bowen, off we go. Into the center. Rocco. Waiting for the run of Amoura. Beautiful pass. Here we... Come on. Here we go. Let's go. We are scoring with Amoura against Spurs, the team that West Ham is not allowed to lose against. Quickly, right. Thank you. 90th minute. Ablin is through. He was not offside. Ablin got subbed on. 2-0. 92nd minute. That's it. 3 points against bitter rivals have been secured by a substitute. And I'm telling you right now, the team feels exactly the same. And that is a good sign. After that victory, can we beat another North London team? No, we cannot. Against Leeds United though, right? Come on, lads. No. Because I simulated everything again up until this point to get to where we used to be. I don't know the stats. Oh, okay. Castellanos is the clear number one, 28-8 in 41 games. Owen 17-9, Reitz 9-3, Amoura 9-2. And then the backup striker, Callum Marshall, is on 8 goals as well. So I guess we do have a backup striker instead of Dobson, but those are the numbers of our players in this season. Sadly, again, we lost the numbers that we used to have. Now, against Huddersfield in the FA Cup, we are picking up a 2-2 draw. But it looks like we actually went through right above my head, 5-4 on penalties. And guess who is our opponent in the Europa League? We're up against Ajax, a competition that I want to win. And this is a major club to face here. Apart from them, who are like the biggest club still part of this? Oh, dude. Liverpool. Okay. So Liverpool is probably the biggest opponent we have in the Europa League this season. I am quite confident in my team. Talking about Liverpool, I believe Jordan Henderson is part of this team at Ajax. He's going to be part of the starting 11. Quinten Timber is a Dutchman that used to play for Feyenoord. So this is going to be quite an important game for him because that is some rivalry between Feyenoord and Ajax. Let me tell you, I watched a couple of games in the past years and it's a ton of fun to watch. Bowen. Amoura. Oh, I need to give the players the play styles that they earned. Amoura, what a pass. Bowen. Nah. Bowen. Timber wants it. Timber gets it. Timber cuts across. Gets past one. Timber gets past two. Strikes it. He wants a goal contribution here. Oh, bro. I'm open. I am very, very open here. Ajax get their chance in the 58th, man. That was good build-up play. Somerville. Bowen. Far post. I see someone. Timber. Man, why are headers so bad? You're going to give him the corner. Mate, we are way above the time limit here. It's ridiculous. Ajax gets the chance to score off of a corner. And hopefully they won't. They won't. This game is over, man. I should have scored. In between the second leg, we're up against Crystal Palace, and we pick up a victory. With that, we're still holding on to that first position. Am I fighting for the title here? What I'm definitely fighting for is this win against Ajax, man. I have 50 career wins on my record so far. We're blowing bubbles. Let's pick up this win at home. Timber, solid crossover to Bowen. Bowen now wants that inside run from Amoura. He gets it. That first touch is incredible. Amoura, mate, you might just be the best striker I've used on FC25. I'm not even joking. You might be small, but people bounce off you. Your pace, your first touch, everything is so good. And I forgot, last player of the episode was clearly Amoura. I need to give him a playstyle or a playstyle plus. What a ball. What a freaking ball. I love it. Right. Amoura. The counter-attack is on. Amoura cuts in. They can't stop him. It's impossible to stop him. Even though that shot wasn't as good, the keeper should have done better. But Ajax is out of this Europa League, man. We're going to kick him out. Liverpool, come at me. Rocco. Amoura. In a tight angle. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter, man. If you guys need a striker for your team, please, for God's sake, just buy him. This game is over. 3-0. Goodbye, Ajax. And after that hat-trick, the big man has gone up to an 85 rating as we speak. He is truly on fire. And so the playstyles are back as well now. So Castellanos has his quick step back, which is something he had won because he was the player of the episode. Amoura, I have now upgraded from Rapid to Rapid Plus. I mean, it's probably pointless doing this because he's already insanely fast. But I kind of love it when that golden emblem pops up. And as you guys know, player of the episodes, you win a playstyle. Either it's a completely new one or an upgrade on the one that you already have. And Amoura completely deserves it. And it looks like this episode, he might just win it as well. And there he is. 3 goals in the last game. Now Amoura has to step up against Manchester United in the FA Cup. And I'm telling you right now, after United, if we beat them, there aren't that many big teams left. By the way, I've just seen that Barcelona has beaten Real Madrid 3-2 in the cup final. Madness, really, when you ask me. And Castellanos wants to get that goal. Real Madrid is truly falling apart as we speak. And what a ball into Castellanos. Sending Amoura on a run. Amoura hits the post. You've got to be kidding. Big mistake. Huge tackle. Just about survived that one. I don't know if United have it in them to go past me here easily. Oh my god, they do! Okay, come on. Keep going. 69 minutes in. Let's make a change real quick. I want Ablin to come on in midfield. Ward-Prowse, Ghana. Let's throw everything at them. Amoura, Trivela. He does not hit the target. Amoura, Somerville, come on. Oh, mate, I'm actually losing this against United. Manchester United kicks me out of the FA Cup, something I didn't believe I would say. But we have lost this game fully. Bruno, do whatever you want. If you can score from that far out, it's on you, mate. He doesn't. With that disappointment in mind, Newcastle beats us as well. And Luton Town manages to draw. That has now seen us drop into the 2nd position, but we can still overtake Man City. But as I said before, my main focus is on the Europa League, and Fener is our next opponent. Mourinho, let's go ahead and play against each other. I'm not losing 2 back-to-back games. This is not happening. Oh, I'm falling apart instantly. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know what the hell is going on right now. We are falling apart, actually. No way. Oh my God. What the actual hell is happening right now? Amora, yes. Please. I beg you. Get me one back. Thank you so much. 83 minutes in. We get one back. There's still a chance for us. Unless Talisca scores right here. What is happening, bro? Oh, wow. This is pure insanity. I don't know what the hell is going on. Owen. Going to Castellanos. Strike! No! It's done. We have lost 3-1 at home against Fener. And just like we did against Fener, we have lost against Liverpool 3-1. My season is actively falling apart. We have slipped down to the 3rd position now. We could drop out of the top 4, legit. Bowen cuts back in. Sees Amora. And I want to just get back into this game, man. That's all I'm asking for at this stage. Amora, please. Please, Amora. Please, Amora. Get us one back. 3-2. Skip. Cenk Tosun. A man who I know personally has now ruined me. It's done. It's done. There's no way. 2 goals. Okay, you know what? We're not giving up. 2 goals in just 27 minutes. I can do this. Bro, I cannot stop them. I cannot stop them. It's done. We're out of the Europa League. It's not even that, like, my team is doing terrible or whatever. I cannot pinpoint the issue. They're just better. And that blows my mind. Oh, we're open again. No, I ran across. 6-2 on aggregate. West Ham's season is officially falling apart as we speak. Up next, Villa away from home, and the team just continuously loses. Come on, at least against Brentford, pick up some points. Thank you. Coventry City on top, 3-0. We might be back. We might just be back. But here's the deal. If we beat Manchester City, who are 2nd right now, we go up to 67 points, and we are very much part of the discussion of the Premier League title still. If we lose against Manchester City in this game, I think we're out of the discussion with just 4 games to go. Yes, good football. Very good football. It's fine. We're through. Amora! Let's go! So you're saying there is a chance? Castellanos keeps getting assists for fun right now, by the way. Amora is profiting from it. Who's this? Who am I taking here? I need a tall player. There we go. All right. Phil Foden takes it. Aguerd on the line. Oh, wait. They actually went short. What the hell is happening here? Oh, that's too easy. Ref blows the whistle. We have beaten Manchester City. We're still part of the title race. So we are just 1 point behind Arsenal and equal with Manchester City. But we're up against Manchester United now, who have kicked us out of the FA Cup. Amora is open. Amora. Castellanos! Now, even though we are leading, let's not get too hopeful. Because if Arsenal keep winning their games, we're not winning the title. Timber, with his shoulder, he plays that one. Castellanos is through instantly. 2-0! United, I'm going to send you home with nothing. Nice Timber. Aguerd, Timber. Amora just leaves him in the dust. And scores 3-0. United is finished. Oh, man, they took away my FA Cup, which angers me, but it is what it is. In the end, 3-1, we pick up the 3 points. Let's see what Arsenal has done. As you can see on the left, Arsenal has beaten Liverpool 2-0. That was my hope. And now we're stepping up against Brighton at home and winning. Ablin, 84th minute, gets it done for the team. What has Arsenal done? Can we see it? It doesn't show here, but City has drawn. So City is out of the occasion here. Let's see. Arsenal, please. Oh, man, they're still ahead of us. 1 game to go. Arsenal is playing against Aston Villa away. There is hope. We are up against Fulham, who are what? Where are you? Where's Fulham? 12th. Please, footballing gods, give me this Premier League title. That period of like 6-7 games ruined our season, man. But I am yet to give up. Fulham, I'm sorry, but I will absolutely destroy you right now. Ooh, Amora with the steal. Amora with the sprint. You can't stop him. You cannot stop him. I mean, seriously, this has been one of the best signings I've made on FC25, period. Somerville, sprinting, looking for Castellanos. Castellanos! We are 100% winning this game. Now the question is, what has Arsenal done? Have they been able to get past their opponent Aston Villa or not? The moment of truth is about to come. The ref will blow the whistle. And title celebrations, yes or no? Nothing? Oh, the fans are not happy. I don't like this. What did Arsenal do? They beat Aston Villa 2-1. That's it. We're going empty-handed. Player of the season, though. Who is this going to be for us? Let's see. Is it Amora? Is it Castellanos? It is Tati Castellanos. He is the one to lift the Player of the Season trophy. But lads, we have won absolutely no trophies this season. Failed in the FA Cup against Manchester United. The Europa League got ruined by Jose Mourinho and Fenerbahce. And in the Prem, Arsenal beats us by 1 point to the title. There is still work to do here at West Ham. 76 points in the Premier League, knocked out by Manchester United in the FA Cup, knocked out in the Carabao Cup by Brentford, and Jose Mourinho kicked us out in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. However, that downturn of form only happened from March 28th down to the 19th of April. Just 1 month of football has ruined our entire season. And look, I'm still very proud of the team. Castellanos 50 goal contributions. Bowen has 19 and 12. Amora has 19 and 4 at the end of it. Obviously, these stats don't represent what happened in the first half of the season because I had to do the entire career mode again. But I'm gonna tell you, I love this team. I do not see a single player within this starting 11 that I am unhappy with right now. I don't see anyone where I'm thinking I need to desperately upgrade. The only positions where we are kind of low rated is the goalkeeping spot and the left back. But I love these players. So what I'm looking at is I want to strengthen the bench. As we go into the next season, I want to upgrade certain players, even though they might be good for now. Overall, it just wasn't good enough. So let me know in the comments down below which players we should be signing as we go into the next season, hoping for titles again. Last time we were looking for a replacement of Paqueta, and we found ourselves a midfielder, Quinton Timber, signed for West Ham, and initially things were going great. We were scoring incredible goals and the team was on top form. But then everything started falling apart. FA Cup, we got kicked out by United. In the Europa League, Fenerbahce was scoring goals for fun. Talisca was ruining me from any position and dancing on our grave as well. Second in the Premier League, but at least Castellanos has won Player of the Season. To start us off today, did you think I'd be wearing anything else for the Liverpool kit? I don't think so. And on top of it, Hugo Dobson is now back at West Ham. As you guys have been saying in the comments down below, I should turn Pizarro, the Youth Academy player, into Hugo Dobson, who we lost because we had to start a new save due to the crashes. And now Hugo Dobson comes in at 70 overall, because at this point he would be a 70, and he has quite high potential. Same play styles, don't you worry. I've given him the exact same ones that he had before. He might be a bit taller though, 5'11", I'm not too sure. And I probably should change the nationality from Chile to England. And before I go into the new season, remember, we still had above 60 million in our budget. And after crushing us last season, it's time for us to sign Talisca, because so many of you guys were impressed by his performance against us. So he will be joining us next season due to the comments like these ones. With Talisca's deal being made official, it is time for us to enter the new season. The Brazilian will be quite helpful, I reckon. And in this season, they gave us 155 million. Let's start by looking through the players that I'm not going to be using. Foderingham, I'm not interested in. Emerson can go because we do have Skulls as a backup. Forbes, not interested to keep him here. Luizao can also leave. Same goes for Casey, Kelly, Kante, Cornet, Ward-Prowse, Irving, Kodua, and in fact, maybe Somerville. I have to say, some of you guys in the comments down below have been talking about his performances in the last season, and they weren't as impressive. In the simulated season where he took playtime away from Kudus, he was incredible. But when it came to me actually having to play so many matches, he didn't really perform to that level, did he? I have just now accepted an offer for Somerville for 69.9 from Lazio. And we have an offer for Amura, nearly 100 million from AC Milan. But you guys know, I'm not selling that man. And now with the sales, our budget is up to nearly 240 million. It is official. Real Sociedad's youngster, Take Kubo, is the one I have chosen for that left wing position. A left-footed Japanese maestro has now joined our team. Real Sociedad right now in real life are in the 10th position. I paid 90 million to make this deal happen, and I feel like this one will be big for us. Last season, Arsenal beat us to the title, but a signing like that is a statement. Left-footed, 92 pace on him, 82 shooting, 81 passing, 87 dribbling, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, with finesse shot, technical, flair, and first touch. This is someone that truly will be leveling up our team, in my opinion. And I am telling you right now, this season, I want the Premier League title. FA Cup, Carabao Cup is not as important to me. One of those two, if I can win, great. But I don't think I'll be focusing on those too much. What I want to achieve, however, is the Champions League. I truly believe if things go well this season, we have a chance of winning the Champions League and also the Premier League title. Our team is crazy good. Good enough to win it for sure. But there will be issues along the way, and I'm really hoping that this 4-attack formation will be working for us and we will just outscore our opponents. Now, in terms of rating, Correa and Kelleher are the lowest rated players in the team alongside Rocco Reitz, but I'm not worried about that. We have Aguerd and Alvarez holding down that defense alongside Wan-Bissaka. These guys have been so good for me. And the season starts off against Leeds United with a 2-0 win. Then it's away against Brentford, another 3 points. And to finish off the month of August, it is West Ham against Ipswich, 2-0 victory. 3 games in, 0 goals conceded. And now that I've changed Kubo to a winger, he has gone up to an 87 rating instantly. Next up now, before the first Champions League game, is Newcastle, and we win again. What better way to start off the season than to step into the Champions League against AC Milan for ourselves and see how good is Kubo on that left wing. This season, I want the 2 big trophies, and can we make it happen with these players? In my opinion, the attack is exceptional. If we can have Timber and Rocco Reitz grow in their ratings just a little bit and get a little bit better, I truly believe that we can aim for any trophy. As we go straight through with Amura. We got it. Kubo. There he is. Take Kubo. His first touch for me. He's cutting in, looking for Amura. What a pass! Amura could score here! And it could have been his first assist. Rocco Reitz now, I believe, might have the 5-star skill moves, which is quite useful. Castellanos. Beautiful pass from Reitz. Magnon is tough to get past, isn't he? Asking for Reitz to continue that run. You get it back again. Amura! Come on! I can't get past Magnon. Rafa Leao. Gotta be very careful. Oh, no. Please, someone stop that man. I thought I had him twice. I really did. And now he's dancing on me. The gritty is being hit, and it's not even Pulisic. It's now time for the return of Dobson. He comes on alongside Ablin and Talisca. Into the center. Rocco Reitz. Ablin! Yes, Ablin! 89 minutes in, I'm not losing my first Champions League game. Subbed on the new lads, and they instantly have an impact. What a pass that was from Rocco Reitz, but the finish is not bad either. Do not even try. Do not even try. Dobson. No, ref. I'm about to run through. Oh, anyways, it's a draw against Milan. I guess not the best of starts, but at least we didn't lose. Some players are going up in their stats again. Castellanos 87, Bowen 90. Some others have gone up to 86, I believe. Aguerd and also Alvarez at the same time. But most importantly, lads, the Champions League is a different level of football. We will be struggling in there. That is clear as night and day to me. However, in the Prem, we're currently first alongside Arsenal. And after this game against Fulham, we have Arsenal coming up. 3-0 win. However, it's in the Carabao Cup. The Carabao Cup is not my focus. All I want to do is to derail Arsenal's season as soon as possible. But as you could see right there, Saka has scored 4 goals in his last 3 games. So let's be aware of that. And they signed Valverde for their midfield. Declan Rice and Valverde next to each other? What the hell? I see Amora, but I'm going to look for Kubo here. Kubo! Left-footed! Chevalier in goal as well now for Arsenal. Cuts across. Far post, I see someone. It's Wan-Bissaka. Honestly, man, these headers are doing my head in. Alvarez, thank you. No, bad pass. Yes! Solid tackle. But wait, Saka goes again against Kelleher. Timber, nice steal. Kubo, beautifully played. Keep it up, lads. Down the left we go. Kubo again. Castellanos. He's aiming for the right player. No way I just missed that with Amora. Man, I think I need my backup strikers. Ablin and Dobson. And you know what? On the left, we're going to bring on Guilherme. And in midfield... Ooh, I need a new centre midfielder. I forgot that. I'm gonna put Talisca in. I'm going offensive. Arsenal. Whoa, that was some good dribbling. Oh no, I'm all over the place. Saka! No way. Mate, that is such a terrible goal. First of all, I defended horribly with Alvarez there, or Aguirre, whoever that was. And then I come across and he shoots through my legs. Are you kidding? Alvarez. Owen. Dobson makes a run. Oh, wait. Owen can find him. Dobson, a youth academy player to save us. No way, Dobson. How do you miss that? I can't believe it. He's left-footed as well. You gotta score. And it's done. We're out of the Carabao Cup, which I don't mind, but we lost against Arsenal. Look at their fans. Look at these celebrations. We have just boosted their confidence even more. Now against Bournemouth, we pick up a 2-0 victory. And one game after this, we actually play against Arsenal. And this is the one game. Nice is coming up. 1-1 draw, then Champions League. Arsenal up next in the Premier League. The last time I lost twice against the same team in basically back-to-back games was against Fener in the Europa League. Arsenal are currently like 5th or 6th in the league, actually. Manchester United is right behind us on the league table. And if I can win this, I'm making up for that loss just now. Kubo, quality pass. Castellanos, cuts across, hits it near post. You might have kicked me out of the Carabao Cup, but I'm not losing in the Premier League. Oh no, I'm all over the place again now all of a sudden. As soon as I freaking score, come on guys. Oh, I am getting outplayed. That was beautiful. I just have to admit, when you see that, the movement there from their number 19 was impressive. Was that Nuno? It was Nuno. How am I just giving them so much space? Bro. What am I doing? Let's give it another try. Can Dobson save me? Right. Big interception. Why would you play it there? I'm literally just stood there waiting for the pass to come across. I'm going to lose this game. Ref is going to blow the whistle any moment now. I can't believe it. I was leading. I'm at home. Arsenal is ruining me. Okay, my bitter rivals this season are 100% Arsenal. I don't care about any other team. That's us at 18 points. Arsenal are 3rd with 15. United sandwiched in between with 17. Up next against Brighton away. Does our bad form continue? No. Maybe in Europe? Ah, come on. Nope, 1-1 draw. Okay. And somehow now Crystal Palace are right behind us in the league table. I'm taking a big risk now. Liverpool. Here we go. What's it going to be? 2-2 draw. And after that, it is Manchester City. And we lose. I freaking knew it. I shouldn't have done it. Champions League against Frankfurt. Another draw. And look at that. Arsenal straight away move up into 1st. This is not what I wanted to do. If I can't beat one North London team, let's do it with the other one. Spurs are coming across, our rivals. All right, Johnny, focus. This is a very, very important point in the season. Your players are growing. Your team is better than ever before. You want to win the Champions League, bro? You got to turn up. Amora, That's all you, Amora. That's all you. I freaking knew it. Amora, good pass. Bowen. Bowen! Yes! That's how we start this game. But we did the same against Arsenal. And we still lost. Solid pass. Run, Castellanos. Run, Castellanos. You can do this. I believe in you. Or Amora can do it. Of course he can. 2-0. This is the West Ham I need. Oh no, we're open. Solanke. 2-1. Okay, Spurs could be back here. Last minute. Don't you dare. Solanke runs through. I need to catch up. No way. Oh, mate. All good. We have won this game. That now puts us just 2 points behind Arsenal. I'm putting on the pressure. The team just had 2 weeks of rest to face Wolves. It's a victory. In the Champions League, we're facing PSG, not expecting much, but picking up 3 points. And up next, well, it's United. United has dropped into the 6th position as we have reclaimed the top of the league table. Who's the goal scorer so far this season? Amora 10-3, Bowen 6-5, Castellanos 6-3, and Kubo 1-2. I mean, not that great to be honest with you, mate. Come on, step it up. If we lose this game against United, though, lads, United could be back in the title mix, and we do not want that. If I remember correctly, United kicked us out of the FA Cup last season, right? So we have a bit of revenge to get here too. But let's do it straight away, shall we? There goes Amora. Amora! Oh, why would I just shoot straight at the keeper? Onana bottles it. Let's go. The United defense is all over the place. My shot was horrible, but Castellanos paid attention. Oh, Xerxes. I think he was the one who scored against us last time as well. Close enough. De Ligt just bottles it over and over again. This United defense is making these mistakes. Over to De Ligt again. De Ligt? Castellanos, I mean. And he will make it 2-0. Yo, United, you got to sort out your defense. Something's wrong. Bowen is through. Down the right. Jared Bowen. Oh, Nana. I'm impressed. Nice, Castellanos. I appreciate that. Kubo. Kubo cuts back in. Looks for Amora. Finds him. Kubo to get an assist from this one right here. No, he is not. Coco. Whips the cross in. There's no one to pick it up, but it doesn't matter. It's a victory against Manchester United away from home. So now we are just 1 point ahead of Arsenal with all these games to go through for this month, which we're going to do right now. I'm hoping by the end of it, we will see a bunch of growth in the team. Bowen is up to a 91. Bro's on fire. Alvarez, 87. Keep it up. First game, Crystal Palace, and 3 points. And it's Chelsea. Quite a battle, but a victory. Can we continue our streak in the Champions League? Yes, we can. Things are going a bit too well right now. What is going on? 3-2 victory against Villa. This surely is a win. Burnley away. What? Come on. Okay, now this one against Forest, right? Lads? No? Okay. But this against Luton Town, please. Come on, stop now. There we go. So now we arrive at the January transfer window with our squad in a 7th position for the Champions League phase with 2 games to go. Matched up against Everton in the FA Cup, whilst Arsenal are about to make it to the final of the Carabao Cup. And talking about Arsenal, well, here it is. They are in that first position, 3 points ahead of us as we speak. They have 0 draws on their record, 16 victories, 3 losses. That's all it is. So, lads, I'm telling you, we have a big rival this season, and I'm really liking it. And as I just said before, with this team right here, where we see growth now, Kubo 88, Amora 88, anyone else? I get up to an 87. Go on then, son. Kelleher up to an 86. Bro, he's on fire. Correa has gone up by +2 as well this season. Van Bissaka 86. And even players on the bench are doing well. Dobson up to a 72. I like that. But with this team, I want to win the Prem. I want to win the Champions League. Question is, can I actually pull that off? Now, one thing I do want in this transfer window is I'm using Talisca as a striker or as a right wing or left wing as a substitute because he can actually play there. So striker is fine, right wing is fine. But for the midfield, I only have Ghana right now, who is a bit of a defensive player. And I want someone to come in there and do well. Now, I do understand some West Ham fans want me to use players like Potts and all these guys who in real life are big talents for them, but right now in a team that fights for the Premier League title and the Champions League, there's no room for them. So let me know, who should we sign for this center midfield position? Someone that can be more attacking than Ghana and really have an impact on the game. Comments down below. And honestly, I think we have enough money to sign basically anyone. In top form is Amura right now, halfway through the season. Bowen is chasing him down. Same for Castellanos. And Kubo has 6 goal contributions right now. He's getting used to the team. Hey, that's good enough for me. In simulations, he's probably doing a great job with that 88 rating. Guys, this season is a big one. We could be winning all the big trophies. I really hope we can push for it with your help. The transfer window opened up and Talisca was the first signing to walk in. We also accepted deals like the one for Somerville joining Lazio. And we got 239 million to play with and sign ourselves an amazing winger in Take Kubo, replacing Somerville with an 86 rating. And the season began and Arsenal turned out to be the one team that I just could not beat. They beat us twice in a row, and now I want revenge. And Arsenal are currently in that first position with 48 points, 3 losses on their record, as West Ham is in the second spot with 45. With a transfer budget of 145 million, which we are just waiting to spend right now. And as we went into our team, we clearly stated that the front 4 is incredible. The midfield starters I love. The defense I truly think is great. And Kelleher going up to an 86 at this stage clearly shows that we are good enough defensively. But on the bench, we have substitutions in Ablin and Dobson. For the wings, we have Guilherme and Ant-Man. For Talisca, we can use him in multiple positions. And then we have Ghana, a defensive central midfielder. We wanted to sign a backup offensive centre mid. So let's begin with the suggestions. First of all, Rafa Guerreiro was the top comment in the video. 33-year-old, he is experienced. Then we have Andre Santos, who in France is doing incredible things right now, would be an exceptional player to sign. Salazar, 81 rated centre midfielder, was quite good in Germany at Schalke, I believe, and now playing for Braga in Portugal. Very well-rounded with a bunch of play styles on him as well. Wharton comes in as a CDM, not necessarily what we're looking for, and the same thing goes for Jack Hinchelwood. Both of them are quite talented, but I need an offensive player, so both of them are falling out of it. And now I'm looking at Guerreiro, experience, or I'm going off of form, Andre Santos, or I'm going off the beaten path and getting someone like Rodrigo Salazar, who many people might not know of. First, I'm signing Guerreiro. It just had to happen. The man is extremely cheap to get right now. We have signed this all-rounder for just 10 million. And at that stage, like, saying no to a player like that who can play in multiple positions would just be silly. So he can play as a left back. He can also play as a right back if needed, but most importantly, coming into that midfield as a more offensive option. And he does have a very good playstyle on him, which could be quite useful for us. So let me show you right here. Let's take Kilman off the bench. Let's put Guerreiro in there. And now it says +1, right? If we move him into center midfield, it says +7. So let me just go ahead and change him to a center midfielder, and let's all realize what is happening here. So instantly, Guerreiro goes up to an 87 rating, which is crazy if you consider that I just signed this man for 10 million. I thought he would go up a little bit, but a plus, what was it? What did he come in with? I can't even remember anymore. I think it was like an 81, right? Or maybe 83. Anyways, insane. Absolutely insane. So Guerreiro could easily be a starter at this stage. And that is something we might have to consider. We might have to give him a shot over Rocco Reitz, who, for me, has been incredible. I absolutely love this player and what he has turned into for us. I mean, the only stat below 80 is his physicality. That's all we're seeing there. But Guerreiro to come in with an 87... I think he'll be all right with being a backup. He doesn't have to start, but in simulations, he will probably start, which is a good thing because we can win more games if we have higher rated players in the team. And what better way to test out the new man than to jump into a game straight away against Newcastle United? I'm telling you right now, this got me hyped a little bit now. He's not the fastest, don't get me wrong. In terms of movement, like reactions and everything, he's not insane. But his tiki-taka playstyle could be quite useful. His left foot could be pretty good on corners as well. But most importantly today, lads, we want to win trophies. And to be able to do that, we need to beat Arsenal to it. And for that, we need victories upon victories upon victories. Okay, I can tell you right now, his pace is horrific. He might be 87 rated, but my God, is Guerrero slow. Yes, Guerrero picks him up on his left and tries to score. All right, that was decent. Kubo has 2 runners ahead of him. Now he's going to look for Castellanos into the center. Amura! Yes! That's what we want to see from our team, lads. 1-0 up against Newcastle United. Great counter-attack. Guerrero aiming to the left. Owen going for Amura again. He's through. It's 2-0. It's too easy for that man. Bowen picks up the assist. Many people are telling me to change the playstyles on my wingers, to tell them to be like inside forwards or stuff like that. Generally speaking, I'm actually very happy with them. But I think Kubo, I might have to change something. Bowen takes part in the game a lot. Amura. Amura. Lovely. It's 3-0. Oh, this team wants to win it all. I want the Premier League. I want the Champions League. Those 2 trophies are a must this season. And with that, we're going home. 3-1 victory. Arsenal lose against Liverpool, which probably means that we are now first, right? I'm not too sure, actually. Let me double check. In the Premier League, we are first again. Arsenal have bottled it, but there's still plenty of matches to go. Let's start with those matches then. Everton in the FA Cup, and we win. Ipswich Town just a few days later, 3-1 victory. Brentford at home coming up against us with a draw. We're still in the transfer window, and Manchester United is interested in Correa. No, you could have bought him when he was at Valencia, not when he's already established in the Premier League. Oh, and also, let me just tell you, Guerrero as a starter won't cut it. I'm just going to be real with you. He could be a great substitute when my opponents are tired and all that, but 62 pace? Bro, you feel it with every turn. And even though he has 88 dribbling, doesn't feel like it. So this 87 might be the biggest lie we have in our team, but at the end of the day, he is still a quality player and a great player to have on the bench to come in and do something. Now Reitz and also Timber are both up to an 86. They know how to handle that position. Now back in the Champions League at home against Atletico, and we lose to then face Leeds United and pick up a victory. Now it's us against Leipzig in the last game of the Champions League phase with a victory. And days later, we are facing the likes of Bournemouth to pick up another win. So now the question is, how's it looking in the Premier League? First of all, we are sat in first, 4 points ahead of Arsenal. Get in there. And in the Champions League, oh, we have to play playoffs against PSG. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. PSG in real life, as you guys know, have just beaten Arsenal away from home. And even though it is a team that has been picked up by billionaires, let's be real, PSG away fans are crazy good. And even at their home ground, PSG fans are nuts, man. I gotta say, from all the big teams that have been purchased by billionaires, PSG have the best fans in my opinion. And hopefully, hold on, the Liverpool owners, billionaires? I'm not too sure. If they are, Liverpool are the ones, but still, PSG, pretty good. All right, transfer deadline day is here. Maybe some deals might go through in terms of sales, but oh, Bowen is injured. Hold on a second. This could change a lot. I'm on transfer deadline day. Do I need someone here? Is he going to be gone for a long time? What's his rate? He was one of the highest rated players. ACL! Oh no, that's it. That's it. His season is done. His season is actually done. Jared Bowen's season is finished. Okay, that is mental. Hold on. Our captain is out, man. What do we do? What do we do? I can't use Guilherme or Ant-Man in that right wing position. I need to sign someone with 8 hours left on transfer deadline day. At least the budget won't be a problem. 132 million. Okay, first thing I'm doing is I'm taking Kubo and putting him onto the right wing, which is his natural position. And we need to find someone for that left wing spot. I swear this has derailed everything now. I freaking love Bowen. He's such a good player. Isn't he like one of our top scorers? He definitely has to be. Let me check double again. Here we go. Yeah, 11 and 8, man. Oh, man. That's tough. I don't... What the hell do I do? I was looking at many options, too many, but the only one that made sense was Adeyemi, as he now signs for West Ham, currently playing for Dortmund, who are nowhere near the title race in Germany. And I just had to get him, lads. 55 million I paid for him. I was thinking about Rafa Leao because AC Milan is also not doing too well in real life, so I thought maybe... But I just couldn't make it happen. From AC Milan to West Ham just felt wrong. I don't know why. But Adeyemi now comes in and he will take over that left wing position for me. Left-footed. Plays on that left-hand side now. He has the quick step plus, the rapid, the flair, the acrobatic. I'm going to turn him into a left wing where I believe he goes up by 1 rating up to an 85. Yes, it's not a 91 like Bowen, but if I wanted to bring anyone in to replace Bowen, I would have to get Mbappe or Vinicius Jr., but you get it. 85 rated as a left wing now. I think it's going to be tough to replace Bowen, specifically on the right-hand side. There's a lot that Kubo now has to do. He will also have to take the corners and everything, so let's see how all of this goes. Kubo, you're being put on all those things that Bowen used to take care of. Now, with just 1 game to go until PSG, we get a draw against Middlesbrough, which apparently we have won 5-4 on penalties, as you can see. And yes, I could use mods. I could bring Bowen back, but I'm not going to cheat, lads. I don't want to do that. I actually want to see this out. So, Adeyemi, left wing, number 13 on his back. I've had my back and forth with Adeyemi in the past. In my opinion, he never really lived up to the hype that people were really creating around him, but hopefully he can actually step up here for us. Uh-oh. Lee Kang in, and they nearly scored. Whew. We're just about stopping them. Are you kidding me, lads? You can't just let him jump up like that and get to the header that easily. PSG are leading through Hincapie. Now it's the time to respond. Adeyemi, let's see what you got. Nice steal. Timber. Adeyemi. Castellanos. Lovely ball. Adeyemi takes it around 1 defender. Takes it around 2. His introduction to West Ham is a perfect one. Gets past multiple people and scores. This is a fresh new start for the German winger who has so much pace on him. Nice. Good tackle by Thierry Correa. Amoura. Downwards run. There he goes. Amoura is through. Let's get one more back, but wow. Hincapie catches up easily. Castellanos drags it back. Incredible. Castellanos. Hakimi and the defense left in the dust. The Argentinian continues his great form. Take. Nice, Take. Play the pass. Wow. Castellanos needs to score again. Donnarumma, by the way. What a performance against Arsenal. The guy was insane. Oh, I don't like this. Get it away. Get it away. What the hell are you doing? Bro. Lads. Lads. What are you doing? What are you actually doing? Please explain to me. Keep it up, Kubo. Just keep going. Just keep going. You'll find the right player. Ah, that's not it. Ref blows the whistle. Between the second leg, now we're up against Fulham, and we are winning 2-0. And now we return with the matchup against PSG. We have learned a few things in that matchup. The first one for sure. I need to win. That's all I need, really. Adeyemi, great first performance. Hopefully the team can keep this up. And Kubo on that left-hand side, I'm actually really enjoying. Beautiful movement. Great pass on top. And I'm looking for someone in the center instantly. Kubo, all the way on the other side. What a pass. My God, man. I love those flat crosses. Adeyemi pass a move. Castellanos goes for Amoura. This is it. If I score this, I'm through. Yes! In the playoffs, Amoura steps up. Castellanos and Amoura. This partnership is one to be remembered. And that 1 goal might be enough unless PSG scores right here, right now. I'm giving them too much space. Wan-Bissaka, please. Bro, kick the ball out. Thank you, ref. I really appreciate you ending that attack. We have just beaten PSG. And against Brighton at home, we are now going into the game and losing 2-1. And guess what? That leaves us on 61 points, the same amount as Arsenal. They are not giving up on this title. And would you know, there we are. We are facing Arsenal up next. And I gotta tell you, man, I'm really enjoying the team as it is right now. Like, Bowen, yes, he's injured. He's dropped down to a 90 rating now as well on top of it because of the injury, obviously. Guerrero dropped to an 86. Okay. Anyways, we're looking at Adeyemi, and I'm thinking he's a great player to sign. And Kubo on the right wing is so much better than he was on the left. I'm actually very impressed. So I have high hopes for this season, lads. I really do. And against this Arsenal team, we still have a bunch of things to avenge. So let's see if we can stop their run to chase us down. They still have Valverde. They still have Odegaard. Martinelli's still in there. And Martinelli is the one that always scores against me, bro. Why is my defense so open? Why is there such a gap? What are they doing? Just look at that. The pass comes across. Ah, I know why. Because I pulled out my number 19. What the hell am I doing? Havertz, Saka. What a ball. It's Valverde inside. I'm switching players 50,000 times over here. Lads, can you help Kelleher, please? He's left by himself there. All right, let's see what Guerrero has got. Talisca now coming on as well for Kubo, who is a bit tired. You know what? Actually, no. Ant-Man needs to play. And on the left, it's time for Guilherme. And up top, Dobson. Guilherme running forward. Over to Ablin. Ablin now just subbed on as well. Can he find Guilherme? Yes, he can. Guilherme! No, it's the post, bro. That could literally cost me the title. Oh, they now have Endrick as well. Great. Oh, my God. I just cannot beat Arsenal. I don't know what the hell is going on, man. How am I going to get past this team for the Premier League title? How? How is that possible? Oh, mate, I'm all over the place. It's 3. It's actually 3. Okay. That means I am incapable of beating Arsenal. What I have to hope for is that someone else beats them while I beat all the other teams. Guerrero. Good pass. Bicycle kick on top. Nothing works for me. It's going to be a loss against this team no matter what I do from this stage onwards. The fact that they have signed Endrick worries me as well because they can play him instead of Havertz and have someone grow very, very quickly to lead them to that Premier League title. So, guys, it's not going well in terms of trying to take revenge from Arsenal. I really desperately hope that I can face them again in the Champions League and take away their soul there. Now we are up against Manchester United in the FA Cup. But keep in mind, Arsenal is also still in it. So they're up against Nottingham Forest. We can still match up against Arsenal in the FA Cup, or I believe they should be part of the Champions League as well. Yes, they are. Up against Ajax. They probably will beat them. If I can kick them out of the FA Cup and also the Champions League and beat them in the Premier League title race, that would be quite something. What a rivalry we are building here. I love it. And as we go into this game against Manchester United, we have to take quite serious because they have kicked us out of the FA Cup last time. I am realizing that when I face Arsenal again at some point this season, if I do, I have to change my formation. I can't keep playing the 4-2-4 against them and expect a different result every time I'm getting smashed. So, we will probably switch to something a bit more defensive. Take, switch it. Switch it, Take. Oh my God, bro. If you want to play those passes, L1, R1, and then press the cross button. I freaking love them. I really do. Look at this. This is me with Castellanos. Let's go. 1-0 up. Give me Arsenal. Let me play them again. Oh, Kubo. Big steal. Love it. Over to Amora. Finish! Again! Do it again. Timber! What a pass to Adeyemi! And there it is! Adeyemi scores again for West Ham. Bowen, we are missing you, but this guy's performing quite well. Rocco is not the tallest of players, but he will try. Rocco! Yeah, I should have put someone else in there. 2-1 it is. Bruno, great free kick. Last minute of the game. I need to come across here, pick up the ball and lead it into the attack. Ref blows the whistle. We are making it through into the next round of the FA Cup. Oh, you gotta be kidding. No way I've been matched up against Real Madrid, man. Get out of here. PSG, Real Madrid. Bro, this is not the semi-final and finale. I'm just in around the 16. As we are up against Real Madrid, Arsenal is still up against Ajax. I should have realized this before. When I looked at who Arsenal played, I paid zero attention to who I'm playing against. I'm so obsessed with them. It's an unhealthy obsession right now, guys. Because they've beaten me 3 times. It doesn't matter which team it is. If they beat me 3 times, I'm paying attention. So, yeah, Real Madrid coming up next. How the hell do I beat that team? Let me see how their squad is looking right now. Opponent details, here we go. Yep, front 3. Okay, midfield has Ceballos in there, which I believe he won't play. Saliba in defense as well now. Okay, they have a bunch of insane players on the bench. This is not going to go well, is it? On top of it, we have an issue with stamina. Alvarez has to come out. Wan-Bissaka has to be taken out. And the same goes for our left back here. Even though I could play Guerrero, but he can't catch up to anyone. And Emerson still has 80 pace. Up front, Kubo is a bit tired. We'll have to make some substitutions. It's not looking good. In the league, Arsenal are leading us with 64 points. And in the FA Cup, we've been matched up against Southampton whilst they are facing Burnley. And up we go against Real Madrid in the orange. We are playing at home. I know there is no away goal rule, but I need to pick up at least a draw over here. Ideally, a victory if I can. Maybe my team is their kryptonite and we are looking solid. So let's see how all of this goes. Asad Ayimi sprints through. Instantly looks for Amor. I can't find him. Jude making that look way too easy. Why? Because I pulled out my defender again. Take good ball into Amora. Amora. Castellanos! Finally, we have broken them down. The 2 top strikers in world football are combining perfectly once more. It's time for Guerrero. And also up top, Ablin comes on. Down the right, Ant-Man. In defense, do I make a change? No, I can't. I don't have anyone for the defensive positions right now. Probably should have put someone else onto the bench there as well. But Guilherme comes on the left. Come on, step up. Mbappe, Vini. 1-1. 1-1. That was badly defended from me, man. What am I doing there? I'm pulling my defender away. I wanted to give myself a bit time, but didn't realize that Vini was completely open. It is a 1-1 draw against Real Madrid at home. Okay, I'll take that. And now here we are about to face Crystal Palace in between the next game against Real Madrid, and I made sure to exchange every single player. And we have Talisca up top with Ablin. Kelleher is the only player from the original team. Can they pick up a victory here? That'd be very, very nice. We lose. Oh my god, bro. This means that Arsenal could technically be 6 points ahead of us now. Right now, that is not important because we are going into the Bernabeu and we need to beat Real Madrid at their home ground. Oh, I'm such a silly man. I completely forgot to bring back Alvarez and the rest of the team. I still have Aramburu in there. I still have Mavropanos in there. I'm way too focused on just getting to this game that I forgot to change the team again. Rodrigo, Timber, ooh, gets out of that one. Wright's being chased by Bellingham. Over to Take. Take all the way across, please. Yes. How the hell did Castellanos bring that down? Oh, good. Adeyemi. No, man. You could have paid off the entire amount that I paid for you with that one shot. It's all good, though. You can try again. You can try again. 2 shots. Take is open. Go for it. Ah, man, Courtois, I hate you. Take Fusakubo. Goes for the pass. Castellanos. Finally, we get past Courtois after 40 minutes. Look at him dance. The team is up. Why did it skip? Why do you skip? Anyways, Kubo gets the assist against his former side. Courtois is beat. Did that go through his legs? I'm actually not too sure. How did he score this? It did go on the side. All good. Oh, Mbappe was through there. They decided not to go for him. Vini Jr. selfishly runs through and then passes it when he doesn't have to. Real is back straight away. Anyways, going into the second half, I need to bring my boys back. Oh, no, I don't have him here. But you know what? Alvarez is definitely coming on. And Wan-Bissaka as well. How? Lads, step up. Oh, my God. I thought that was it. Okay, some changes coming on. Ant-Man and Guilherme. And then I'm bringing on the youngsters. Am I? No, I can't bring him in. Ablin comes on. All good. Keeper. I can't believe what just happened. Skip. I need to go. Immediately. What the hell just happened, man? Immediate counter-attack. Let's do this. Ant-Man. Ablin. Beautiful. Ablin. Hits it and scores. Yes. Can you believe it? It's 2-2. How the hell did he squeeze that through? My God, I thought I was done. I thought I was out of the Champions League, but I'm not. Oh, in extra time, you can now make another change, can't you? I'm bringing on... Okay, you know what? Let's do it, Talisca. It's going to into penalties, I mean. I seriously don't know if I can beat Real Madrid, but I'm going to try. Castellanos, your penalty needs to be picture perfect. Thank you, Kelleher. I need a hero. Kelleher. Okay, they're going bottom right twice. Ablin, please. It's going to go bottom right, right? Yes! Talisca, subbed on for this moment. Let's go. Bottom left. Oh, no. They still keep going right. I thought they would switch it up now. Alvarez, my centre-back. Scores! Just one more time. Kelleher, please. Just save it so I don't have to score. I beg. I'm going to go bottom right again. Kelleher! Yes! We have kicked out Real Madrid from the Champions League. Thanks to that man right there. Replaced Areola and has taken us into the quarterfinals of Champions League football. Arsenal, come meet me there. Just 2 days later, we're facing Manchester United and beating them 2-0. And now in the FA Cup, Burnley has kicked out Arsenal 3-2. They're out of it. City and Liverpool make it through into the next round, and we are up. So, Premier League, how's it looking? What did they do? Okay, we have won our game. Arsenal is yet to play theirs. Who are they playing against? They are up against the likes of Chelsea. Oh, they could drop some points right there. Statistically speaking, Amura 22-9, top scorer this season. Castellanos 18-9, and third place is still Bowen despite being injured and out. 90 rated player just on the sidelines, but Kubo has taken over. I should actually turn him into a right wing in a second. I completely forgot about that. Well, actually, let's find out who is up in the Champions League. Okay, we are up against Marseille, whilst Arsenal are facing Inter, Liverpool are facing Bayern Munich, and Juve up against Real Betis. I think the odds of Arsenal getting kicked out right here, being beaten by Burnley just now, could be quite high. But us against Marseille, that is technically an easier matchup. The chase is on. Arsenal were first in the league. We were in that second place, knowing that we had to pull off a wonder to take over. And initially, it started well. Guerrero came into the team as a new centre midfielder. But then the shock. Bowen had an ACL injury and we needed to sign someone new. Adeyemi joined in. And he stepped up immediately in the Champions League, scoring a beautiful goal. But it didn't end there. We came up against Arsenal and once again got beaten quite easily. Not 1-0, not 2-0, 3-0 by Arsenal. But at least our team stepped up in the Champions League against Real Madrid. We had won on penalties. And now West Ham are still in the second position with 64 points. But Arsenal, if they do pick up another victory, it will be a 6-point gap to our team. In the Champions League, Inter is up against Arsenal, and I'm hoping they go through because I want to beat Marseille, the team that we are up against, to face Arsenal down the line. At whatever moment in the Champions League, I'm not losing again. Talking about losing, Arsenal lost against Burnley. We are through in the FA Cup up against Southampton. And the squad is looking quite good. Adeyemi has been a good addition, but Castellanos and Amura, these two are on fire as we speak. Kubo has been really good in that right wing spot. Our midfield is solid. Our defense is getting better and better. And Kelleher is now a Champions League hero. We have so much to achieve at the end of this season. Multiple titles to go after. So let's see what we can actually pick up by the end of the year. As we take a look at the stats of our players to realize that Amora has been the top player in the team alongside Castellanos, I just want to say thank you to you guys for tuning in into this West Ham career mode. It's a ton of fun to record as always, and I'm already looking forward to the next journey on this channel. So I said, what a rivalry we are building up with Arsenal. And then this comment just said, Arsenal doesn't even know my name. All right, I'll show you today. Also, there was another comment, this one right here, stating that the number 6 is retired at the likes of West Ham, which I didn't know. So we're going to give Aguerd a different number now. He's going to get number 5 on his back. Hope that's all right. And about the youngsters that he mentioned, sorry, lad. They might be good in real life, but they are not useful in a team with players 88, 90 rated, all that stuff, you know. We can't use them right now. It's crunch time in the season. So let's begin this journey by simulating against Southampton in the FA Cup. We should easily win this. I'm not worried at all. It's a 2-1 victory. Ooh, maybe I should have been worried. Amora only scores in the 86th to make us win. And before that, he scored again. We only simulated that matchup because just now, a couple of days later, we are up against Manchester City. And right now in the comments down below, go ahead and let me know who is your favorite player from this West Ham career mode so far. Is it Amora, who came in a bit later but has basically gone ahead and taken over everything? Is it Castellanos, who came in quite early and has been very consistent in everything that he does? Or is it a different player? Let me know. Ooh, high press. What are you doing? Mate, are you okay, Ederson? Amora picks up a goal. This might just be the first time ever it looked like that I'm playing on beginner. Like, what are you doing? Ederson, buddy, wake up. Oh, Haaland. Oh, that's an important tackle. You're going to give a penalty for what? He clearly got the ball. Nah, I need to see this. I need to see this. Show me right now. Why did... You're not going to show me. No. I'm not even going to let him take the penalty right now. I need to know why he has just been given a penalty. How is that a pen? Okay, so the ball is coming across here. Obviously, Kovacic plays it back. Here we go. Into the box. Wan-Bissaka comes in. Perfectly timed tackle. He runs into Wan-Bissaka. And then that's a pen. Okay, then. It's like the game is trying to make up for the freaking mistake the goalkeeper made. That penalty, by the way, the run-up from Haaland, it's impossible to stop. Move it. Adeyemi. Castellanos. What a ball from Castellanos! Adeyemi. No. I should have gone low. I need to score that. Oh, come on. Step up. No way. I'm going to lose. If I lose this, Arsenal is winning the Premier League title. I can't lose this. Come on, guys. Wake up. It's only 30 minutes in. Doku, relax with them skills, man. Oh, wow. I'm actually losing the Premier League title. I mean, there's still plenty of games to go, but this could lead to an Arsenal lead of 6 points. This is terrible. Correa. Adeyemi sending Ablin downwards. Ablin now. 1 minute to go. It doesn't even matter at this point. We're done. We're done. Our Premier League season might actually be finished. Unless Arsenal slip up, I am done. Arsenal picked up a draw against Chelsea, so we're still 4 points behind them, and they have 1 game still to go, so it could be 7 points. And for our next game, we're up against Liverpool. I think defensively, I might have to change something here, lads. I might have to go like deep or whatever, manually adjust the line to go a little bit deeper. We're playing too far up the pitch with our defenders. We're getting caught out too many times. I don't like any of that, so hopefully bringing it down to 35 could be useful. Build-up style, we're fine. I guess we could go... I guess it's balanced, isn't it? We're going to keep it that way, but hopefully that will help me now. Oh, you know what? I'm taking Correa back from the wing back, going back to like full back. I need him to defend. If he's moving forward all the time, it feels like someone's missing there. So we're going to just go regular fullback. And on top of it, focus on defense. Adeyemi, however, we're changing to inside forward because that's something he's actually good at. But off we go against Liverpool right now. This is a must win. I don't know how many good big games Arsenal have where they could potentially drop points for us to benefit from it. But if I win every single game from this point on, I still have hope in me. But unless I concede now, it could all be over. Liverpool is playing with a lot of youngsters. Owen Beck at the back together with Kwanzaa. So I'm hoping I can benefit from that. But I need to just make sure to not concede, which I am doing. What's wrong with my defending today? Amoura. Amoura is through. Down the wing. Amoura cuts in and scores. We're beating Mamardashvili at the near post. We're back. Oh, no. Ooh, that was a bad tackle. Shota. Kelleher makes a huge save. Right, it's a yellow for Alvarez. Why would you pass it back there? Bro, Kelleher against Liverpool. He's stepping up. I like it. That's a good pass. That's a goal. Wow, it's not. It just isn't. It's constantly Kelleher that is keeping us in it. And there goes Amoura. Once again down the wing. We know what he can do. We know what he can do. Castellanos fails. Johnny, what are you doing? Where's your defending? Where's your freaking defending? Why am I not switching? I'm switching players. I'm thinking I'm going to take over the man who's next to him. But I'm doing absolutely nothing. Amoura. What a pass that was. Okay, something's wrong. I don't know what the hell is going on here, lads. This has now happened the second time. I'll take it. But last time I scored like this, I lost. What is going on with the goalkeepers? They must have messed up something in the update. Down to Take. Over to Amoura, who's open. Amoura. Castellanos. Off the freaking post. Castellanos to Take. Take heel to heel. Near post again? Nah, not this time. There we go. Good pass needed. We get that. Now Castellanos is through. For the title, possibly. Castellanos scores. Amoura with the assist. Mate, I am stressed. I am genuinely stressed playing these games right now. It's do or die, basically. I have to win. A bunch of changes to bring this over the line. Let's go, lads. Ablin, corner flag it is. Yep, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Beck, you won't get this ball off of me. I'm sorry, pal. You are not getting this off of me. I'm keeping this on the pitch. And it's done. 3-2 victory away from home. West Ham is back. Now, what has Arsenal done? 2-2 draw against Crystal Palace. Okay, they dropped points, so we gained 2 points on them. Now, the first leg against the Champions League opponents, I'm simming. And it's a 3-0 victory, which basically means I don't have to play the second leg. What has Arsenal done? They picked up a 3-0 victory against Inter as well. Juventus might be through alongside Bayern Munich. In the Prem, now it's only a 2-point gap. If Arsenal win their next game, obviously it's 5 points. Against Aston Villa away from home, it is a 1-0 victory as Marseille tried their best, but it won't be enough. 5-0 on aggregate. And now, how is it looking? It's the same amount of points. What has Arsenal done? What have they done? They dropped points again, haven't they? Arsenal drew against Brentford. Mate, this is incredible. They are slipping up big time. Now, they still have the chance to be 3 points ahead of us. So let's be aware of that. They have 31 games. And in the Champions League, we might just meet in the finale. This might actually happen. If we get past Liverpool, who we had just beaten, Arsenal goes past Juventus and we meet in the finale. There's nothing I want more than that. Now, though, it's second against fourth. West Ham against Chelsea. The Battle of London. These two don't like each other. And I want to win this to put even more pressure on Arsenal. I'm desperately hoping that they're going to drop even more points. We'll see how all of that goes. And immediately, a yellow card might be given for Hansko. Take is through. Near post. Amoura! Yes! The lofted pass. Just a little dink, and instantly he bangs it in on the volley. West Ham take the lead again against Chelsea, a team who we have beaten multiple times in the past. Oh, what a freaking pass. But don't you worry, still have Kelleher or not. It's 1-1. Okay, beautiful finish. I gotta give it to him. Wan-Bissaka. Takefusa Kubo. Cuts in. Needs a bit of help. Finds it in Amoura. It's 2-1. Take and Amoura. The assist, the goal, the same thing as the last time. Uh-oh. That could be 2. I'm too open, man. I'm way too open at the back. I don't even know if it's down to tactics. It's probably just me. No. No, please step in. Thank you. That touch could be worth a title. Come on. Guys, step in. I'm losing against Chelsea. I am losing against Chelsea. I even made some changes just now to go for the victory, man. And this is what I'm getting. Run up. Run up. I'll find you. There we go. Kubo. Yes. Castellanos. Instant response. Let's freaking go. What is this game? Man, I won't get another chance. It's going to be 3-3, isn't it? It might even be 4-3 if I don't get this freaking ball right now. Oh my God. What is happening here? Stop him. Keeper. It's a draw against Chelsea. And there it is. Arsenal is 4 points ahead of us. Oh, it's the same amount of games. Hold on. What did they do? They drew against Crystal Palace and then drew against Brentford after that. And then a draw against Nottingham Forest. Arsenal is slipping and sliding. That first position is up for grabs. I know it for a fact. It's only a 3-point gap, actually. Lads, please. Please. I'll be completely real with you. I know Arsenal lost against Burnley. I ain't losing. That's not happening. We're getting past Burnley 3-1. We're through into the finale of the FA Cup. Adeyemi scores, Alvarez and Reitz. Now it's us against Liverpool again, but Champions League against Liverpool is a different story. Last time it was close. It was, what, 3-2? Let's see how it goes this time around. I gotta be better defensively, man. I guess I just have to, select my midfielders. If I had CDMs, I think I would concede a lot less. I'll be completely honest. But then I would also score less because I like how this team is playing right now. Castellanos! What the hell is that save? Magert picks it up. Timber. Alvarez. Amora. Go in. Just go in. Timber, nice interception. I appreciate that. Amora, make a run downwards. There he is. Amora. It's deflected. It's hit off Mamardashvili's chest and still doesn't go in. Castellanos has so much more power but less accuracy. But he still scores! Castellanos on the free kick. Maybe we should have played him in that position all this freaking time. Look at that beauty. 72 free kick accuracy, but 90-something shot power. Go on, Amora. You get that, right? Oh, we get it. We actually get it. They bottled it. Tsimikas, what are you doing on that left-hand side? Castellanos is today's hero. Oh, that's a good cross. We got it, though. Dobson now subbed on into the game, by the way. Timber, beautifully done. Dobson is running. Here he goes. He's going to look for Ablin. Ablin against Trent. Ablin against Trent. Bro, what is going on with Liverpool's fullbacks? Ablin is through for 3. 4-3. It is done. Liverpool, your Champions League season is over. There is no coming back from this. This is not Barcelona, mate. Timber, solid pass into Dobson. Dobson, now against Van Dijk, does really well. That's not Van Dijk, that's Kwanzaa. Oh, it could be 4. It will be 4. Dobson in the Champions League semi-final gets an assist. Don't forget about our academy players, man. He gets his chance and showcases quality. Oh, they could be through here. Nah, I'm taking that clean sheet home. This is it. Liverpool is out. I don't need to play the second game. This is finished. Next up is Wolves away from home. It is a 3-1 victory. And then the second leg against Liverpool, which they might win, but it's not enough. And we are up against Spurs up next. In the league, Arsenal is 4 points ahead of us, which, okay, but it's 1 game more. They have 35 games. We have 34. They drop points again. Against who? Arsenal drop points in April, I assume right at the end there. It must have been a decent team. They beat Fulham and they got a draw against Nottingham Forest, which we already knew about. Why did Arsenal drop points? Oh, Burnley. Right, there it is. 1-1. Burnley kicked them out of the FA Cup as well. Next on our list is Spurs. I don't care what Spurs wants to do. I am assuming they don't want to help Arsenal towards a title, so please let me win, Spurs. That'd be much appreciated. Alvarez. Nice. Castellanos. Heel to heel. Oh, didn't even need to do it. Ha! 1-0. Off we go on the run. Castellanos, absolutely incredible. Spurs falling apart on purpose? Maybe. We are winning this game. I'm not giving them any points in this. Yes. Take. Castellanos. 3. Done. Finished. The end. Okay, they do get one back. 3-1 in the 97th minute. Ref, it's +1. But now we can finally go home with that victory. After that, we're facing Luton Town, and we beat them 1-0. And that puts us 1 point behind Arsenal with 2 games to go. But more importantly, in the Champions League, my friends, they have beaten Juventus as we beat Liverpool. Which means the ultimate finale, West Ham against Arsenal, is happening. All the trophies we want, the Premier League and the Champions League, it's either us winning it or Arsenal, who last season beat us to the race to the Premier League title. But it's not just those 2 trophies that we can win. We are back at the Wembley for the FA Cup against Manchester City. And I'm telling you right now, I feel on form. I went out for dinner earlier on, came back home, thought, you know what, let's do a little pause, come back and be stronger. And it seems to have worked out so far. Take. Solid pass, Take Kubo. Castellanos is through. For the FA Cup. For the FA Cup. If one can't score, the other one steps up instantly. West Ham is in top form right now. We have a world-class team, I'm telling you. Castellanos. Open. What a ball. Amura. It's done. Bro, I am on fire right now. This is insane. I'm a machine. I'm just a goal-scoring machine. Arsenal should be quaking in their boots. They know they beat me multiple times this season. But when it comes down to the most important games, I will be there. Counter-attack goal. You want to see it? All right, let me give you a counter-attack goal. Off we go. The 1-2s are perfect. Over to the right. Now you cut in with Take. You create room. You pass it through to Amura. You run inside. You take your time. You score a goal. I would skip to the end of this game if I could, because there's no chance they are coming back into this. Let's lift the trophy. FA Cup, done. Jared Bowen, this one is for you, my friend. You picked up an ACL injury. Without you, we probably wouldn't have been here. You helped us throughout the seasons. The FA Cup trophy belongs to West Ham. And now, the question is, can we win the Prem and also the Champions League? Here's the deal. We are up against Nottingham Forest and Burnley for the remainder of the games, whilst Arsenal is up against Ipswich Town and 3-3. Newcastle United have picked up a draw from them, which means if we win our next game, we are on 83 points and we will be in the pole position for winning the Premier League. Arsenal picking up a draw away from home. That must have been a top game. But Newcastle did everything to maybe compete for top 6. I'm not too sure. They have their own goals to chase down. Yeah, let's do this. By the way, just look at this. Amura is 2 goals behind Martinelli. I can't let that happen. I need Amura to win that trophy. And for the assists, yeah, okay. Amura has 9. I need 3 more assists. He doesn't assist. He gets goals. Hold up. We might have a big issue, though. Hold on. I think someone's injured. Castellanos. Able to play in one day. Whew. Okay, this game, he's not able to play. Instead, it will actually be Dobson. Yes, the academy kid is getting his chance. I believe Amura just scored a hat-trick in the FA Cup finale, if I'm not mistaken. So he must be the top scorer there. And could be that in the Premier League as well. But most importantly, forget about the top scorer. If we win this game... Hold on. Oh, no, please. Oh, Kelleher, thank you. If we do win this game, we are first. Kubo, good pass. Dobson could be through. Dobson! The Youth Academy kid might just win us the Premier League title. Are you kidding me? So many people said, loan him out. Let him get playtime. No, I wanted him for these types of moments. This is the reason why you stick around, you wait on the bench, you get your chance, and you take it. Legend scores on the biggest occasion. Alvarez. Aiming for Amura and actually finds him. My centre-back is a playmaker. Amura. Dobson! Are you freaking kidding me? Amura has gotten himself 2 assists if I'm not mistaken. Dobson smacks it top bins. He's been waiting for this. Look at the beauty of that strike, man. Take, let's go. Amura. 1 more assist, huh? Let's get you 1 more assist. Why not? Dobson. Hat-trick. No. Amura will take it. 3-0 it is. Good pass. Amura sends him again. This time maybe. Adeyemi. 4-0. I'm getting that first position. The ref should be blowing the whistle any moment soon. But what do you learn from this game? Forget about the goal. What you learn is do not give up until the final game of the season has been played. Now against Burnley, we have to make the next step. At home in the London Stadium, we might be about to lift the Premier League title. Oh, I just remembered though, Burnley is the side that has beaten Arsenal twice. Or at least beaten them once in the FA Cup and then took points away from them. So let's be very much aware of it. Hannibal on the free kick. Please don't bang this top bins. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Get a free kick there again. Hannibal. He goes for the left corner. Oh my god, I've never seen that. They always take the free kick over the wall. Hannibal is just banging it top bins. Burnley might just not ruin Arsenal's season, but mine as well. What a free kick. See that? Wow. Over down the right. Inside. Finish it. Go again. Now I'm nervous. Now I am hella nervous. What the hell is going on? This is freaking Burnley. Benson is ruining me down the wings. No! Stand up, Kelleher. Timber. Castellanos is open. Castellanos! Yes! Come on, West Ham! That's what I need to see. It's 0-0. We're starting again. Go, Correa, please. Yes, Correa. Yes. Yes. Unbelievable. Correa with possibly the assist of the season. Castellanos top bins. 2 goals from the Argentinian. This is it. This could be the Premier League title. Honestly, man, my heart's racing. It really is. Oh, no, he's open. I need to cover the passing lane and also his shooting lane. There we go. Bro, Hannibal is an issue for me. All the way down the left we go. Adeyemi. Cuts in. Goes for Castellanos. Castellanos cuts in as well. Here we go. Castellanos hat-trick in the biggest game of the season. But it's done. It's 3 points. It should be the title. Are we getting... Yes, we're getting celebrations. Get in there. The lads have done it. West Ham has won the Premier League title. Jurriën Timber. Timber is the one to lift the trophy, my friends. This has been some journey, honestly. Now, there is only 1 step left for West Ham. Before we finish off the season, one last look at the team. 39-15 from Amora. 28-11 from Castellanos. Owen obviously injured. Kubo 8-13. And just generally speaking, what a team, man. I really, really love this squad. I think we have put together an amazing team that plays a lot more offensive than the real-life West Ham team. And that's what we wanted. And it has worked out, with many originals still here, with the likes of Agerd, with Alvarez, Wan-Bissaka as well. And obviously Bowen when he was fit, so let's see if it works out. Arsenal is coming around for this trophy right here, but I'm going to do my best to not give it to them. And obviously, I said that I would be playing more defensive. I would change my formation, maybe go to like a 4-2-3-1 or something like that. But I gotta tell you, ever since I changed the player roles, this team has been on a roll. No pun intended. But if I can just go ahead and beat Arsenal the way it is, that would be lovely. In case I start by conceding straight away, I might have to change things. But for now... things are looking okay, but Arsenal are starting as they finished last time. Just attack over attack. Wake up, West Ham. Over to Adeyemi again. He will cut in. He will keep going. Lob it up to Castellanos. Over to Amora. That was the plan. Didn't work out. We get it back. A shot deflected off the defense. Oh, someone's on the floor. Amora. Ah, Chevalier makes the save. Chevalier, by the way, has the most clean sheets in the Premier League, so he's definitely a tough cookie to get past. Now Arsenal down the left with Martinelli, possibly the top scorer in the Premier League, if I'm not mistaken. Ødegaard doesn't have many options. He has to go for Havertz. First shot is deflected. Now Ødegaard gets a chance himself. No, it is Martinelli. Kelleher is just as good as Chevalier. Now down the right. Amora, downwards run, please. Thank you. Castellanos, upwards run. Thank you. Into Amora. No. He misses. Now they're subbing on Declan Rice for Alaba. Okay. Now they subbed off Havertz. Hendrik came on. I don't like it. Far post. Agard. Why am I crossing if it's not working, man? With Hendrik, they now have even more pace up front. Arsenal could damage us right here, right now. Oh, no. Hendrik is past one. Now one defender is left. Defending two people. But one is enough. Rocco. Good pass. Now find Castellanos. What a ball! My Rocco right! Why? Why? Why am I doing that? Just go ahead and shoot like a normal person, man. I swear, when I get nervous, I make the dumbest decisions. Hendrik. No. Please get it away. Kubo. Good pass, Kubo. Amora. Back into Rocco. Over to Amora again. Castellanos is open. One more time. Just one more time. 86th minute. The Argentinian has done it again. He is the man of the match, the player of the episode, and with Amora, one of the players of the season. We finally score. Arsenal, the curse is broken. Unless Arsenal do an absolute madness here in the 90th minute. Hendrik passing, Saka, back heels, down the centre. Hendrik misses. Ref, blow the whistle. That should be it. That should be it. Come on now. Kick it away. Ref, it's done. It's done. Let's go. And again, it's Timber to lift the final trophy of them all. Lads, I gotta tell you, this has been such a joy to play through. At this point, I just want to know if one of our players wins the Ballon d'Or. West Ham have won the Premier League, the FA Cup, the Champions League, anything you could ever ask for. We have now pulled off with West Ham. What a journey, man. And here is now that moment. Castellanos or Amora? Who is the one? It's Amora. He deserves it, lads. He had the most numbers throughout the entire season. He had over 50 goal contributions, if I'm not mistaken. And now he gets that trophy from Kaká. What a player. What a career mode, man. I had tons of fun and I'm excited to see what's up next. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in into this series. It was, as always, tons of fun. And I will catch you on the next one. Thanks, West Ham. Have a good one, guys. Take care and peace.